Vape Coach, and we are back again in your life for the second time today. And all I gotta say is, guys, welcome, welcome, and welcome. This time, we're going from South America to North America on this bad boy, guys. Get ready for some peak entertainment. Coming up first, AttackPotency taking on Hitman, Bohan taking on Dwarf, OnlineCale taking on Noir on the lower side, and BWood and SenorSpicy to round us out. This is gonna be an absolute sweat fest. From start to finish, you are not gonna wanna miss this, chat, as we get you to the very first match. Coming up first, gonna be Hitman taking on AttackPotency. Let's get, I see all these goats in the chat, Kurzum, Adam Murphy, Lady of Chaos, Amageddon, Banished Brawl, and so many more. Let's go! Coming up first, as always, yes, Hitman taking on AttackPotency, and let's send it your way, and let's go. And yo, what's going on, Big Kurzum? Great to see you. AttackPotency taking on Hitman. This is gonna be FTG taking on Sin. Who's coming out with the goods? Let's find out. And by the way, guys, we are solo dolo today. No computers in, at least not right now. He may have time for us. People will see. People forget, man. Let's go.
Janet, Kale, Sonya Blade.
All right, let's do it. Let's see who's going to be coming out with what. AttackPotency says we're going. And by the way, we just got a $25 donation coming from Adam Murphy. Are you serious? Adam, thank you again, man. The goat of all goats, sponsoring today's prize pool. And Chad, I need to see some big A's in the building. Let me know you've got a pulse and let Adam Murphy know. And some big W's. I got to agree with you, Chris. Adam Murphy, thank you so much again for everything you do for the stream. He said dinner's on me. Hey, the winning player going to be eating good today. We will see. And now, Chad, we've got to keep going. We've got to achieve pure peakness. Right now, you see AttackPotency trying to get in. Hitman coming out with the rain. I do not know if this is a counter pick. However, I do believe that this is going to be in Rain's favor. Adam Murphy coming through and already crushing. I have no idea why it doesn't give me the notifications, but you know what? I have a phone and I see it. Good sir. All right, though, this is going to be a huge punish. So coming on the side of Hitman, smashes him back down. And here we go. This is going to be some dastardly damage. Nice. All right, we are cruising for a bruising. Absolutely, you better believe it. We are jumping in. We are jumping out. Hitman, can he get this done? If you are just tuning in, this is a top 8 double elimination tournament. It's had the likes of so many sweaty players. What was that interaction, though? Hang on a second, champ. You forget that. Okay. All right, still moving. Gets the grab. All right, AttackPotency. The thing is, he needs so much more damage than that. Kicks him to the side. What do we got from here? Another down one. Another grab from AP. Is he going to bring this back? There's no way. I refuse to believe it. That being said, I could believe it. Hitman, he's on roller skates. He cannot afford to get opened up. Good flawless blocking. That is going to do it. Hitman coming out with the heat, or should I say with the water. And guys, how are you feeling, by the way, after that South American tournament earlier? It was absolute peak cinema. But right now in this top 8, we're going to see who's going to be coming out with the W. Hitman taking him upstairs for this. Okay. By the way, guys, we are on the YouTube side as well. Welcome everybody tuning in from both streams. And now, though, we've got to give you peak content, and we intend to deliver. 3. Taking more swipes is going to be AP, the down one, the double down one. There's the Sonya to put it on ya. Oh, Jesus. And right now, AP is lighting this place up like a Christmas tree. However, Christmas season is going to be over. The holidays are long gone. And yo, what's up, Big Ragnog? Coming through for the second time today. Ragnog, we're going from South America to North America. This bad boy, you better believe it. All right, 1-1 coming through. And a nice overhead coming from Hitman, though. That is going to give him a tremendous lead. And yo, what's going on? Number 1 antagonist, welcome to the building. Hey, a rough Sonya, people do fear it. 1-1 again. There's going to be the high riser coming from AP. You might want to spin the fatal blow just to get him off the meter. Here comes AttackPotency. More swipes. And Hitman's going to be super careful about this pick right here. There's $25 on the line coming from Adam Murphy, and that is going to be close. Is it enough, though? Remember the big body that Conan does have? Still getting that wax on, wax off pressure. That's not going to be enough, though, and that is going to do it. He said, soon I want to show up and start playing here. Ragnog, all you got to do is come through the Discord, and we will send that on your way. We will get you in this event. However, Hitman going to take a 1-0 lead in this event, Chad. Make some noise. Now I see 50 goats in the building. I see more on the YouTube side, guys. We are having ourselves a great time. 2 tournaments in 1 day, and I gotta say, this is sponsored by Adam Murphy. We're coming in here with all kinds of heat, but now AttackPotency. Do we switch to something else? AttackPotency, one of the best players in the US. Yo, what's going on, Big Bohan? Bohan, make sure you have my WB added. And by the way, Adam Murphy's saying DQ plat. I've done it already. He DQs on everything. Chad Hitman coming out with the dub. Let's see if he can get another, and let's go.
A man like you will do well here.
And yo, what's going on, Y2J? Dude, I'm telling myself, I gotta dress so much nicer if I know you're coming through. All right, he said you got me added. All right, make sure you got those invites locked and loaded. It's gonna be you and Dwarf coming up next. If you guys wanna see this bracket, I will be showing it to you coming up soon. Overhead, back 3, and AP rushing right in there. Not gonna be giving up anything, nothing cheap. Into the air we go. Here comes Hitman. We had to send a literal Hitman to take out AttackPotency. The waterworks on full display. He said Bohan winning it all. Hey, man. Hey, you put a $25 wager on that. Hey, man, I might take that bet. However, overhead swipes coming from AttackPotency. He can be answering right back, though, getting some serious damage. Nice. Lady of Chaos, how about we be nice to play for one stream? Can we manage that? Absolutely not, Lady of Chaos. But for you, anything. I got you, Lady of Chaos. All right, onion rings on the way. And okay, gotta break away from that. He can't roll AP, people forget, man. Hey, BWood, people do forget what's going on, my goat. It's so great to see you back on stream today. However, BWood, he's gonna be coming up in match number 4 right now. We gotta call match number 1 as we see it. This is gonna do it. This is gonna be none other than Hitman taking the lead. AP in some trouble. And yo, what's going on, Demon Lobby? Welcome. Great to see you. Demon Lobby, I gotta be honest, man. I was fully on board with stealing your 2v2 season idea. It looks like it's a lot of work. I'm a very lazy man. I'm not sure I'm gonna do it, man. I'm not sure. And a huge shout out to OT coming through. All right, chat, but now we got $25 on the line. That's a lot of money, and money's good, chat. Makes the world go round, as people would say. Make sure you follow Demon Lobby. You can find him on Twitch, on Twitter, on Tinder, wherever he's at. OnlyFans, only Demon Lobby. Here we go. He said, I bet the farm on AP. How many farms are we talking right now? We got some sizable fields, chat. All right, AP right now, you got to make the comeback. Is it only demons? Yes, sir. Overhead is good. Comes in with the overhead, and that is gonna bang. Oh, Jesus. #1 antagonist saying pick Omni-Man. We all want to see it, man. We all want to see it. Why are you playing so hard to get AP? You legally have to tell me. All right, so I need to drop you on your dome nugget, as we can see to my right, and this damage is only going to get more dastardly. A solid grab and Hitman on his way, and that train is rolling. We are on biscuit wheels. Unknown viewer, what's going to Texas Showdown live, y'all? Hey, man, people forget Texas Showdown's a thing. Hang on a second, though, but this showdown's live right now, and this is going to be AP taking it to him.
I am no dog.
Oh yeah, Adam Murphy, we had to talk through Discord. The only way we found out what he was saying is through PayPal donations. And yo, what's going on, Tragic? A bit of a small bracket today, but I will say, still some very heavy hitters. And now you can see him, man. He does not want to lose that lead. A big grab and a big punch to your dome socket. Right? That number cut, and I see that Twitch number is starting to climb, though, just like my blood pressure and just like my waistline. People forget, man, being 300 pounds still. However, another, 1-1 into the low. Overhead is not going to be any good. The down one from AP. Oh, Jesus. And there's a ton of grabs going on AP. They've got to do something here if they want to stay alive. However, it's going to be Hitman with anti-alive technology. I can see right in front of my very eyes, and Hitman, he's going to be rolling to a 2-0 lead just like that. That is going to be Hitman coming up on a 2-0 lead, saying thank you so much for being here, and thank you so much for shopping at Walmart. We love it here, Chad. Let's go take a look at that replay if we can. Shout out to everybody on the YouTube side as well. #1 antagonist, I see you in the building, man, and on the Twitch side. So many goats here, Tragic. The best smoke in the world. It's not about the size of the bracket, it's about how you play. Exactly, BWood. Yeah, I tried telling it to my first date. Shout outs to getting restraining orders. It's tough, man. It's tough. All right, Hitman, looking good. Chat, I need you guys to behave, because if you don't, I'm going to turn the stream off right now. No, I won't. Well, thank you guys for being here. Please stay. However, let's go. And AttackPotency choosing something a little bit more superhero-oriented. Let's get it, Chad. The Maid, one of the best Omni-Man on Earth, AttackPotency. Is it going to be enough to be Hitman? Let's find out. Let's get it, Chad. All right, Y2J, I'm keeping eyes on you, though. I got eyes on you.
Your wrath,
Yo, what's up, Mountain Sour Socks? Welcome to the building. And what is this? What is #1 antagonist? What are you telling me? This is a mismatch. Rain can only... Okay, we got a baby oil comment. I'm not sure I'm gonna read that. Antagonist, we love you though. Thank you so much for tuning in. Yo, what's going on, Fridge? Welcome back to the building, man. We gotta get that goat reptile on the stream. I demand it. All right, the 1-1, we are dashing out of there. Down one coming from AP, and AP coming out with the wow. Very interesting cameo choice. Chat, take notes. And Y2J, take notes that chat's taking notes. Oh, Jesus. These two trying to play neutral. I don't know what any of this is. However, a big stomp not gonna be good. That Lao hat right behind you to clip you. Overhead is gonna be good. We are moving. We are absolutely moving. Hitman going to be taking that lead. Hitman is looking good today, man. Okay. Adam Murphy said I would throw a night tournament when 9 at work. Dude, Adam Murphy, I'll throw a tournament at any time. All right, YTG, I got you. I want to see those notes. And if I see that's going to look like a tic-tac-toe game, you're fired. Back three is good. And chat, this is going to be no. He drops it. There's no way. AP, do you have bring it back technology? Don't you dare lie to me. Tries to go for the mix, but the down two. Absolutely gonna nuke you here and now, and AttackPotency is in trouble, chat.
Fight.
All right, chat, what do we got from here? We're going to load the skybound down. AP Airlines, your flight is gonna be fully booked, and I appreciate that. All right, 4-3, no good. And Hitman, he needs just one more. By the way, Bohan and Dwarf, make sure those invites are locked and loaded. All right, belly bump gonna be partially good. Down one yet again. AP once again represented by Sin. It will be Hitman represented by FTG. And Hitman right now is keeping up every step of the way. However, AP starting to kind of pull away. He said his other streams, whatever might work. Yeah, we love it. He said, Attack 5 Pro, you're the #1 demon lobby seed. Oh my goodness. Into the air we go. This is gonna hurt a ton. This actually should be the round. Dwarf, I do have your invite. We will see you soon. Unless AP is able to put on the afterburners here and now.
Final round.
It has to be #1 seed, man. It's important. And OT, the last season I did, man, it didn't matter if you were the #1 seed, man. People, it was like a weird order, man. Yo, what's going on, Smile Chip? Into the sky you go. And once again, we are settling into a rhythm. 25 clams on the board. If I had $25, you guys would never see me again. Welcome to Vape's Fight Night. At 1-1. Red is gonna be good. Hitman is on set point. Can he pull away? Yo, Yellow Flash, what's going on, my goat? Yellow Flash coming from the African side of the community. We love you, brother. And that's Sweaty, General Shao. Did he get the mix? No, not quite. Hitman, some very solid defense. Let's see how that's gonna lead to some offense for 1-1 yet again. And this could be the beginning of the end. AP needs to lock in. What's this gonna be, though? He goes for the grab. This could be it. Here comes Janet and chat. No. AP with one more chance, but he's gonna clean it up. And he's going double pins to Chesty. And chat, that is gonna 100% seal the deal. That is going to be AttackPotency staying alive. And that could be the crux of what he needs to get this tournament done. AP coming in today as the #1 seed. All right, AP looking good, chat. He is died. Yes, we didn't even check with the cat. Y2J he said, whoops, dropped the wrong combo. Hey, man, people forget, man. Be dropping combos. However, let's get you back to the match. And yo, what's going on? The biggest of Rome's in the building, man. Great to see everybody in the house, man. I'm taking notes, man. I'm taking notes. This is our first day streaming live on YouTube and Twitch. We're having a great time. I'm having a great time. You guys need to have a great time, too. I demand it.
Cage, dark cotton color.
And yo, what's going on? Daystar up in the house as well. Yes, Team in Lobby here. What's going on? Runner Adams the second time today. Runner Adams, I gotta remember to dress nicer when you show up, man. I keep forgetting, because of course people do forget. Chat, on to the next match we go. It is AP currently at a 2-1 deficit. What are we looking at here? Lauhat gonna be on the ground. The jump in coming as well. Good flawless block coming in the form of Hitman. Yes, Runner Adams. Yeah, I'm just... Hey, listen, the Tinder date called off. What do you want me to do, man? Hey, 5 Nights at Freddy's fan, I see you hanging out with us. Pushing on through the forward 1-2. AP needs to lock in here. Hitman needs just one more game to send it home. And AP is just getting all the space. How are you going to outzone the Rain Main? 1-1 into the low, going to be no good. A solid grab, though. This should give Hitman the lead, and it will. Janet in tow. By the way, Dwarf, I have that second invite from you. Thank you so much. AP, though, trying to get a combo starter. Not going to be quite enough to be able to get it. Now one, the big stomp. Dwarf. I'm not Dwarf. Hitman. And a solid grab, though, coming on the form of Hitman on that. It's going to do a lot of damage, but it's going to also give AP access to that fatal blow. And this could be the beginning of the end. Hang on a second. I know, BWood, I'm seeing that. That's 2 invites. Okay, do it again. One more would send it home, and there's going to be the grab. And AP is going to be in trouble now. Dwarf. I'm sorry, not Dwarf. Hitman on set point. Names your heart, chat. Let's go.
Round 2. Fight.
All right, and the winner of this, of course, going to be heading to winners finals and #1 in my heart. That's a tough rank to get. Sweet Cybot, I see you kicking it with us. Ancient One in the house. All the goats are here. And Platinum up. He's looking around somewhere. Red Smash is going to be good as we continue to make our way to the center of the screen. Low Lauhat again. Back 3 is going to be good, and Hitman starting to pull away. Hey, ladies, yes, I'm hangry, man. What can I tell you? MK content creator. I had so much ramen noodles for dinner last night. It was pretty impressive stuff. However, good down one coming from AP on the return. Big stop, though. We're going aerial. Oh, Jesus. Got to break away from any and all of that. You better believe it. AP, can we get the mix? No, and that is going to be a huge combo starter. Can he cash out into the fatal blow? I do not think quite yet. Whirlpool coming out, and there's gonna be the Duckopotamus. What is the plot armor on this man? AttackPotency, who doesn't even need the fatal blow. And this is gonna be the most important round of the set, chat. Make some noise, hold on to your butts, and let's go.
Fight.
AP, I'm telling you, with more plot armor than you could ask for. And just insane, all right, chat. Pretty impressive stuff on an impromptu top 8 tournament. Now AP gonna be taking that lead. #1 antagonist having a great time. I see you, my goat. Ball grab. By the way, guys, yes, we are live on the YouTube side. If you'd rather watch the stream there, you can do so here. And contrary, on the YouTube side, if you'd rather watch it at Twitch, come hang out with us. Let's have a great time. It's AP, though, looking to send us to a game number 5. Hitman, he's in trouble, gets the shimmy neutron. Oh, Jesus. Down one, double down one, a big stomp, though. AP on the verge. And chat, I'm calling it already. I think we're getting that game number 5. The low, he catches him out of the air, and that is going to do it. That is 100% going to do it. AP sending this to a game 5, and Hitman, he plays a ton of characters. Is it time to go window shopping for something else? Chat, take a walk with me. I'm taking all of you with me. Let's go take a look at that replay. And now, game number 5. I need to see all the emotes in the chat. If you're on the YouTube side, on the Twitch side, on the Tinder side, let me know you're here. Let me know you've got a pulse. Demon Lobby coming through saying, I told you that's the Demon Lobby #1 seed and on the top 10 of FBI's most wanted. Chad, you love to see the combination, Chad. Let's send this home for a game number 5. Who's coming out on top? Only one can go to winners finals. One legally must die. And Damaxi, thank you so much for the follow and welcome to the stream.
I can hold my breath.
Where's my game 5 graphic that I stole from Rips? I can't find it, Chad. Yes, I can actually.
Fight.
This is gonna be the final game. Winner goes home. Loser has to drop down. Who is it going to be? And by the way, Runner Adams coming through with a 10 bomb. Runner Adams, we are not worthy for any of this. We're gonna pretend like we are, but Runner Adams says, let's hike that thing up. Let's get 35 clams on the board. That is a lot of clams. Dude, I gotta say, man, Runner Adams, without you, I don't know where I would be. I'd be living under a bridge. I'm still gonna go live under a bridge. But I gotta say, man, you're delaying it, man. We appreciate you a ton. And chat, can we get some big A's in the chat for Runner Adams and Adam Murphy, you absolute goat of all goats. And chat, we got clams up in here. With $35, you guys would never see me again. I'm disappeared. I'm gone. You guys don't deserve it. So crazy. Runner Adams, by the way, and Adam Murphy, thank you guys again. And by the way, Pumpkin Rum, great to see you had a great stream earlier. You'll love it. Yeah, I'm retiring, chat. This is my final season. That's all I can say. However, Hitman gonna be taking the lead right there. We forgot there's a match going on.
Round 2. Fight.
And #1 antagonist says Invincible's still going. Boys have a final season? Yeah, I have not seen it yet. I have not kept up in like 2 or 3 seasons, maybe 6 or 7. And by the way, Runner Adams and Adam Murphy, thank you so much for everything you guys do, man. That is not the first time you've supported. And all I gotta say is, man, we appreciate everything you do for the community, for the stream. You said I tried to raid, but I couldn't figure it out. Hey, man, people forget raiding's hard. And now, though, Hitman on the verge of putting this one away. Can he do it? Overhead is not gonna be good, though. Goes for a little bit of a cancel. However, AP, though, here comes the plot armor, chat, right on cue. And I knew it was coming. However, Hitman has a gigantic lead, and I've got a gigantic will to finish commentating this entire tournament. Board 1-2. Yo, what's going on? What's his name? Never remaining. What's going on? Welcome to the stream. And Drew, I see you in the chat hanging out with us as well. And Y2J, focus on this. This is important stuff. Don't you dare miss this. Hitman on the verge. Can he put this damn thing away? Does he have the goods? Oh, Jesus. And Hitman right now, he's trying to do the social distancing. Shout outs to COVID. Big stomp, not gonna be good, but the belly bump will be. Once again, we are moving, we are cruising. How is this gonna go? They don't even tell me. We've created a script. He's gonna connect. What do you got for us, Hitman? He got to go for the stand 1. And here comes AttackPotency with all the plot armor, but it doesn't matter, because Hitman gonna take that on a 3-2 score. And wait, what a way to keep the composure. What an excellent set to kick us off a game 5 right away, and $35 raising from this amazing community. Chad, I don't know what we've done to deserve this, but we're gonna pretend like we do. Hitman is going to winners finals, and AttackPotency gonna be dropping down. But however, we've got work to do. Let me show you exactly how this is going down. And AttackPotency, if there's a rematch to be had, I guarantee you, he's going Omni-Man from the start. However, chat, we cannot stop there because we've got something very interesting coming your way. Very interesting, chat. There are no breaks. And yo, what's going on, Mario? I see you hanging out with us, dude. And now, Chad, with that result, it is going to be none other than FTG's own Hitman coming through, and he is going to be going to winners finals. Congratulations. He proved that fear is not a factor. But now, Chad, moving on, is going to drop AttackPotency to the lower side of the bracket. You are not going to want to miss this. I guarantee it. Tell your friends, tell your wife, and tell your friend's wife. Because coming up next, we have ourselves... we got ourselves a bit of a Homelander mirror coming up, Chad. However, it is going to be none other than Bohan coming out of ELG, taking on Dwarf, coming out of Lyra. Invites are out, Chad. Let's get this started. And then after that, we're going to the lower side of the bracket. Because I like you guys so much, I'm taking you with me, I decided. So who is SenorSpicy? He's a senor. And he's spicy. All right, yes. If you... An AttackPotency letting their feelings be known. However, it's Bohan and it's Dwarf, and that's going to sell itself. 2 superheroes coming out. Let's get it. damn, Dwarf saying you bleeding because you don't floss. That is very true. That is very true. 1 in 5, man. 1 in 5. People forget that. Let's go. All right, Dwarf coming through to take on Big Bohan. And I was told it's going to be a Homelander mirror, chat. All right. Bohan, where are you? I need to locate you. And Drew, I see you hanging out with us, man. He said, I love it. High level of play. We're having a great time, man. Thank you so much for being here. All right, we've got it, chat. We've got it. I see 35 goats on the YouTube side, and I see 90 on the Twitch side. Pirate Classic coming through with our first sub of the stream. You absolute demon. Thank you so much, Pirate Classic, for getting that kicked off. I gotta say, man. What's up, Dre? Guys, you will notice since I've returned to doing a couple North American streams here or there, maybe like 6 or 7. I usually don't put the clan tags because, I don't know, I'm just lazy. Chad, I'm getting old. I'm 31. What do you guys want from me? I don't want to do it, but I will tell you where they're from. Kratos Johnny, welcome back to the stream. What's going on, man? Dude, we just watched you took 2nd place earlier, man. Earned yourself some solid cheddar, but now we got to head back up to North America. What's going on with you? Y2J, hey, listen, you guys got to give me the old Yeller treatment. That's the only thing to be said about it as we go to this Homelander mirror.
Fight.
Chat, wake me up in 10 minutes. I'm going for a smoke break. All crazy. All right, let's see what we got. All right. If you guys are wondering who's who, Bohan is the Homelander player. Thank you guys so much. Tip jars right there.
What's up?
Renato Landrade, thank you so much for the follow and welcome to the stream. Great to see you. We're having ourselves a great time here. A double Homelander mirror to decide who is going to Winter Finals to take on Hitman. Said you got to commentate. No breaks, but I need breaks. Okay. All right. And who is who in this? Okay, Dwarf right now is in some trouble. Bohan is going double piston chesty on this. Going absolutely insane on this bad boy. And Bohan, he has most certainly leveled up over the last couple months, I gotta say. And he says, is this a beef set? No, it's a tournament. There can be beef. He said, check the app, Lady of Chaos. What did you do? You legally have to tell me. I don't like surprises. Lady of Chaos, if I find out you're misbehaving, trust me, I'm calling the brass. And that is gonna be Bohan taking the very first round.
Fight.
Let me see what we got here, chat. How do I use my phone again? All right, there's my face. Okay, we're good, Chad. And Lady of Chaos dropping a 10 bomb on us! Chad, one of the biggest supporters you could ever ask for, and one of the best friends of the stream. Lady of Chaos putting $10 in the bank, and now a $45 prize pool! Dude, Chad, if you have the emote, by the way, this is Lady of Chaos's. We just made it. It's new, got it at Target. So, this is it right here. If you want to show Lady of Chaos some love, put this emote up. Let her know you're here. Let her know you've got a pulse. And Drew, I see you hanging out with us in the chat. What's going on to the YouTube side? And this is going to be Bohan going down. We have a tie ball game. We're all tied up, just like me and Computerson on a Friday night. 45 reasons to play now, and I love it, man. Thank you guys again so much for everything you do. Lady of Chaos, we do not deserve you, Runner Adams, or Adam Murphy, but we'll pretend like we do. All right, we are coming out swinging on this bad boy. Dwarf versus Bohan. What do you got for us? By the way, Sarayu, yes, sign-ups are important, man. Yes, I know. However, Dwarf right now. We're trying to get this done, though. A beautiful whip punish coming on the side of Bohan. I must say I'm impressed. Is it Pork Bohan is BWood? Okay, I'll put it up. I got you. Only because you're here. And I like it. It's pretty impressive. However, we're not done. If that's going to be Bohan getting it done, that is going to be a 1-0 score, and he's not done. You're not getting paid for overtime. You might as well kill him now.
No.
I was told to look out for the connection. Well, we're going to let that play as it is, as of right now. That'll be Bohan on a 1-0 score just like that. And let's go take it to the replay. Weddy, what's going on? Chat, if there's anything I've learned about being, what are we trying to say? He said, if I donate on YouTube, does it go to the prize pool? Eddie, chill. So I actually do have the, we're talking to the YouTube side. If you do want to donate to the prize pool, I got you right here. Yeah, because if you do a super chat, that just goes to me, which you know I'm never going to be mad at. But if you do want to send it towards the players, all you got to do is this right here. Look at it right here. Let me see if I can find it. That is the link right there.
That's right.
However, never mandatory, but always appreciated.
What do you care what a bunch of money?
So, hey, Homelander, more than I ever did before. I got you, Chaos. I completely understand. However, we're going to see how this is going to go, and we're going to see how this is going to flow. Right now, Dwarf at a 0-1 lead. How's the ping looking? Fantastic. It looks great. Thank you guys all for being here. If there's anything I've learned as a content creator, is that if you just simply yell at your audience for 2 hours a day, sometimes good stuff will happen. Sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes we suck. Let's go. All right. Right now, it is going to be Dwarf right now putting it to Bohan. As it stands currently. And we are still punching buttons. The connection does look a little choppy, I will say. Let's take a look. All right, it's holding still. It's stable like a couple of horses. Five Nights at Freddy fan, great to see you in the chat. What do you got, man? And this is now going to be Dwarf fighting back, though. Bohan in some trouble. And Noir saying, holy free bracket. Hey, by the way, you're up next, man. Make sure you're all locked, loaded, and ready to go. It's going to be you taking on the most online of Kales. Oh, gee. He said this is Vape After Dark and extra F-bomb should be allowed. We're on the YouTube side, man. We can't be cursing too much. But you know what? Maybe I'll allow one, just like Guardians of the Galaxy. And OnlineCale saying this guy spikes. Hang on a second. We'll see. Overhead yet again. The down one. We are still pushing through. And Bohan right now in some trouble. What do you got? Double overhead and a solid grab. However, Bohan not going to be allowing that. And that is going to be the round. Finally, Dwarf answering back.
Round 2. Fight.
All right, let's do it, man. Let's do it. I got the YouTube side kicking it with us. I got the Twitch side. Everybody from around the world, welcome to Vape's Fight Night here in winter semifinals. It's Bohan and it's going to be Dwarf. It sells itself. Trinkasimo, what's going on, man? All right, punches him back down, though. He's trying to give him the old yellow treatment, though. The overhead, though, and here comes Bohan. And Bohan's going insane right now. Captain Insano mode, and I appreciate that. $45 on the board. Dwarf, you got to do something. Another overhead. Still pushing on through. Dwarf, you need a Christmas miracle. Unfortunately, the holiday seasons are going to be over, chat. Crunches the neck. All right, big bombs coming out of the sky. The overhead as well. Another low, and that is going to hurt, Chad. And here comes Dwarf. Can he get this done? He needs it. So I'm not playing that good tonight, but still a free bracket. Hey, at least we admit some humility, Noir. And that is going to be your heart growing 3 times the size that day. Bohan going to knock this up.
Final round. Fight.
All right, let's go and let's flow. $45 on the board, and just for a pop-up tournament, Eddie Chill with a 10 bomb. He said, feel the chill, we're not done. Eddie, thank you so much coming through on the YouTube side of things. Hopefully you're enjoying the action, man, and I can tell you are. Appreciate it a ton. $55 on the board. And I gotta say, man, this community is going a little bit crazy. I'm not gonna allow it. At the same time, I'm gonna allow it. Eddie, we appreciate you a ton, man. And all I can say is we love you here at the Fight Night, and welcome to the stream. Great to have you catching us live. $55. Y2J, what are you buying with $55? Don't you dare lie to me. We are moving, and we are cruising yet again. The jump in coming, though, the down one. And here comes Dwarf. I'm sorry, here comes Bohan, and he's going to spend the fatal blow, and that's going to be it. And Bohan going up on a 2-0 score. Just going to check with the connection just to verify. They're both kind of spiking all over the place. Oh, no, he's not dead, though. He's not dead. He's mostly dead, which is the worst kind of dead to be. But Bohan, though, he has an insurance policy called that diabolical dash, and that is going to be a 2-0 score, just like that. All right, chat, things are heating up right here in Vape's Fight Night, and that's a good thing. We like things that heat up, chat. Let's get you to that next match, but first, I'm taking you guys all with me. Let's go to that replay. Dwarf saying it's 200 ping. Let me take a look. Let me consult with the Elder Gods real quick. It says literally spiking. Do you want to recreate the hill, Dwarf? I'll give you one chance to do it if you want to. However, if not, we're gonna play ball. And DBO Atone, thank you so much for the follow and welcome to the stream. All right, Dwarf, we're gonna give you one chance. We like to give second chance. We're generous people around here, guys. So we're gonna let Dwarf recreate that hill. He is gonna host it. And all right, let's do it. By the way, this is how the bracket is currently looking. If you're just getting here and you have not seen the action, Hitman in winners finals. Remember, this event is top 1 payout. You either win or go home. That is how we do things around here. OnlineCale taking on Noir, going to be joining us after this match. BWood taking on SenorSpicy. We have not seen BWood in quite some time. However, chat, we always got to get my Goatwood back up in the building. Let's send it your way, and let's see if Bohan and Dwarf are now ready. Attack to, oh my goodness. All right, well, let's get those invites locked and loaded. Dwarf, create it real quick if you'd be so kind. Nearly 100 people in the building on the Twitch side and 40 on the YouTube side. We just started streaming today. Is it crazy how I'm killing AP in the Johnny mirror? Damn. Hey, if you guys want some extra spicy sets after this, I'll talk to the owner. We'll see if we can get it done. However, chat, we are not going to be going anywhere anytime soon. Let's send it back your way. Let's see who's coming out on top for this next match. Yes, Bohan, we're doing a new Koth. The connection's a little bit unstable. And no text, Tazzy, what's going on? MZL, I see you hanging out with us as well. He says, the cat the owner? Yes, it is. You're very observant, Y2J. The cat is the owner. The cat is your god today. And Noir saying, chill on Bohan. I got you. Let's get my man up in the building. Let's see if he's bringing those goods today. And all right, hopefully that connection stays stable like a couple of horses. Welcome, everybody. Let's go. All right, Who is going to be coming out on top of this? Bohan, and that invite has been sent your way. Let's see if Dwarf can get one on the board. What's going on, Luxury? All right, chat, we are ready for it. There will be no smoke breaks for this. I gotta tell you guys, I love streaming, man. It's very fun to explain in therapy what I do. It's basically, so you just yell at people for hours a day, and I'm like, yeah, it's fun. And they're like, okay, all right, well, they basically put me on every pill under the sun. But you know what? Hey, pills are fun, chat. People forget, man. Let's go! All right, Bohan, where are we at? We need you in the building. We need you in here. We need to summon you in here. You say, invite me again? All right, I got you. Let's see what we got, chat. Let's see who's going to be coming out on top. Once again, we are inviting Big Bohan to the building. We've not seen Bohan in quite some time. We have not seen BWood in quite some time. But you know what? We always got to go back to our roots and grab these players. This morning, we did a South American tournament. Now we're doing a North American tournament. All right, we are just awaiting for Bohan to get up in the building. 90 people here, nearly 100. I gotta say, I'm having a great time. It looks like the entire community is having a great time. And let's get it, chat. Let's get the damn thing done. All right, Bohan going to be currently on a 2-0 streak right now. Dwarf, he has one more chance unless he's going to be dropping down to the lower bracket. Let's call it like we see it, and let's get it.
Homelander, Barra, Striker, Sundo.
All right, Y2J says, here we go, and let's get it, chat. The mirror that you've been waiting for. Razal Ghul, I see you on both platforms, by the way. What's up, my man? All right, let's make this happen. Let's get it, and let's see if Bohan is going to be able to get his third straight victory. How's the ping look? Actually, it's pretty good, chat. It looks pretty good. It's pretty impressive, chat. However, I need you guys all to take notes on this Homelander mirror. The 4-4 going to be no good. A great duck coming from Bohan. That was just a straight read coming from him. He's going skybound and down. Bohan Airlines, your flight is fully booked. Down one yet again. Overhead, but we are going to be leaping away from any of that. Big bomb squad on the loose. Bohan right now is schmixing. By the way, I do need OnlineCale and Noir to get those invites locked and loaded. You will be up next. Double laser beams coming out. We're crossing swords. We're crossing bombs. Overhead yet again. The down one. Still punching through. Dwarf in some trouble here. Bohan needs one more. Good call out from Bohan. Down one technology, but we have forward 4 technology on the rebound. Here comes Dwarf. Does he spend the fatal blow? He wants one more just to confirm it. Striker on the way. He's going to try to zone him out. Forward 4 going to be no good. Bohan picking his spots. The Striker gets absolutely mogged right there. And this is going to be no, not quite. Overhead. And the laser beams. Dwarf, you need this. You need this. Take it to him. And that is going to be the diabolical dash. Bohan. He is going to get sniped out of the sky, and that is going to do it. Dwarf showing some big signs of life.
Round 2. Fight.
All right. And now, yes, we did a South America event earlier today, and now we're doing a North America one. Go from south to north. I do appreciate the effort that these players are putting on, but right now, we've got to break away from any and all of that. $55 on the line. Top one payout. Slams him back down. Here comes Bohan. Needs that one last game. Demaxi, great to see you in the chat. Cyber Calyx kicking it with us. It looks like everyone's having a good time. Everyone needs to have a good time, I decided. More laser beams. All right, Dwarf with one more win. He could start to build some momentum, one would believe. Double Homelander punches. Look at the neutral on display, Bohan. This should be all she wrote. Neither player has meter to break away, and Dwarf got to eat all of this. Overhead again. Here comes the bombs, and this should be Chip, and that will do it.
So, are we done?
Final round. Fight.
Mortal Kombat 1, they said this game was dead. However, we're going to try to breathe some more life back into it. Shout out to everything everyone's doing. Rips Arena, Demon Lobby, Banished Brawl, October. Guys, all I got to say is thank you so much for everything. Thank you so much for tuning in, and thank you so much for supporting the event. Ghost Carnage, I see you. He said, when are we doing the 2v2 season? We got a crowdfund for it, man. I see what OT's doing, man. It just looks tough to manage, man. It looks like a headache, but it looks really cool. I'm sure we'll do it. Maybe, I don't know. It looks like a tough event, though. 2v2, we'll see, chat. People forget, we'll see. And yo, what's going on, Kurzom? And yes, D-pad, of course, how could I forget? And Hot Boy Rock, thank you so much for the follow, and welcome to the event. And this is gonna be Dwarf right now. Can he take the game? Can he take this? And this is gonna be a 2-1 score. Chat, there's no way we get 2 game 5s in a row, is there? We're gonna go find out, and that is gonna be the game. Let's go take a look at that replay if we can. And as you can see from my chart, He's dead. I confirmed. I confirmed with the coroner. That is going to be a 2-1 score now coming on the side of Dwarf now. I see 100 goats up in the building. We are doing this, man. He said, Vape, can you be my 2v2 partner? No. I think me and Faisal are already scheduled to do that. Or, yeah. I had to buy him dinner. What can I say? It's Faisal.
The Great Hall.
All right, chat, let's go. It's currently going to be Dwarf right now. He's going to be in the blues. It'll be Bohan in the darker gear. And let's do it, chat. There's only one way to get this done. There's legally only one way. If you're watching on the YouTube side, hopefully you're having a great time. Hopefully we can give you guys a better day. Enjoyment's fun, chat. People forget, man. Up into the air, not going to be a good striker. Getting absolutely mollywopped. Good overhead coming on the side of Bohannon. Nice. All right, Bohannon right now really trying to put boots to asses on this one. DJs with the blends, welcome to the chat. Sensei6, I see you as well. Lady Sindel and Melina watching in the background. Overhead, bomb squad yet again. Bohannon looking for that forward 4. Lady of Chaos, what's going on? Diabolical dash. Dwarf is really starting to adapt to Bohannon. Bohannon just needs one more game. He does not want to let a game 5 situation happen. Overhead is good for Bohannon. He's got the lead. All right, bombs yet again. Pressing on through the overhead. A solid grab coming courtesy of Dwarf. I'm sorry, Bohannon. Words are hard, Chad. You forget. Okay. Overhead is not going to be any money. Not on this one. The Homelander striker is interesting. It's something for sure. However, another overhead Dwarf. I do not think he's going to spend that fatal blow. He wants that kill shot. Yo, what's going on, Pyroclastic? Long time no see. All right, the laser's not going to be any good. Neither player has meter except for that is going to be good, and he's dead.
I don't need any.
And he says, welcome to die. Chat, here we go. All right, the laser's coming out. A good command grab on the side of Dwarf. Bohannon going to be sitting on set point. He just needs one more. What's going on, Big Mink? Ready yet again, the double overhead. And Tandemonium, what's going on? James Bond says, nice commentary. It's something, man. We're just trying to hype you guys up, man. Hopefully you guys are loving it. And if not, just mute the stream. The players are going to play all the same. Either way, whatever you got to do to enjoy yourself, do what you got to. Either way, an overhead coming on the side of Dwarf. He's looking to bring this one back. Nice. All right, that striker there again. That could have been a combo if he was a little bit quicker on the draw. Overhead yet again. Gotti watching in the background. That striker is as well. Now 1, and this is going to be now Bohannon losing that life lead. It's not going to be enough to kill, but it will do a significant amount. What do you do here, though? Tries to go down 2 on that one. And this is going to be the round. Dwarf is only going to be down by 1 round. Say it ain't so, chat. Is he going to be able to bring it back?
Final round. Fight.
Chat, yeah, we were just bored. We're like, let's do a top 8. AP and Hitman and a couple others. We're like, yeah, sure, let's go. You know what? I appreciate that, man. A for effort. However, Dwarf sniping him out, though, immediately punishes him. Dwarf right now wants this game 5 more than anything right now. Bohannon, it is starting to fall apart for him. Got 1. Good laser beam. Right now, Dwarf is smothering the anaconda pressure coming from Dwarf, but now it's Bohannon's turn. Another low again. And this is gonna hurt. Dwarf is starting to pull away. And chat, I think we're gonna see it. I think we're seeing that game 5. Dwarf is playing at a serious pace right now. Bohannon's in trouble. Tries to go for the striker low, but chat, that's gonna do it. And Dwarf sends us to a game 5. I got the scoreboard wrong because I'm a moron. But chat, believe me when I say it is now all tied up. And we are going to that 5th and final game. I need every single one of you to put some emotes in the chat. Let's build some hype. Let's get going. And as you can see from my chart, the cat will confirm that he is in fact dead. All right, Bohannon, he also does play a T1000. Is it time to go shopping for that? Chat, let's get you back to that next match. Let's do it. And this is going to be the very last one. Who's coming out on top? Is it going to be Bohannon? Is it going to be Dwarf? Chat, let's send it your way and let's get going. This is the final one. We got that Homelander mirror. And by the way, BWood, yeah, a lot of game 5s tonight, man. I got to tell you, man. We are definitely giving the public their money's worth on this one. Ghost Carnage, it is always top 1. However, let's get it going, chat.
You finally become who you're meant to be. Pure.
All right, these two letting the intros rock. Bohannon wiping the sweat off of his palm, saying, you know what? We got to get this done. We got to get it done right now.
Round 1.
By the way, coming up next, it's an absolute sweat set. It is going to be Noir taking on OnlineCale. Those two, maybe not the best of friends, but you know what? Bit of rivalries are what we live for here. Solid jump, and this is going to hurt, though. Bohannon does have the lead, however minor. Big snipe out of the sky. Brilliant anti-air, I must say, on the form of Bohan. Overhead is no good. Good low. We're trying to blast him. That diabolical dash is going to find its mark. The money is going to be coming through the side of Bohan. Okay. And Bohan right now trying to put boots to asses right now. He's going crazy. Striker, that is guaranteed pressure. Dwarf not letting go of that block button. Good diabolical dash. Bohan, he cannot afford to give this up. He's going towards the corner. Hybrid Smoke, what's up, man? Hey. Punches that neck. And in a Homelander mirror, I would never have expected 100 people in the building, but all I can say, thank you guys again so much for being here, supporting the channel, supporting the game, and that is going to put Bohan on set point.
I don't need anyone.
Round 2. Fight.
All right, let's get it, though. Matching laser beams coming out. That Striker, though, from downtown. Immediate diabolical dash. Bohan right now is starting to pull away. And Fubiki, what's up, man? Welcome back. Overhead. Pressing through. Bohan gonna find his mark. Not able to combo off of that. Was not quick enough. I'm locked in, Chad. My eyeballs are peeled right now. I've got duct tape on them. I do not want to miss a second of this. Dwarf right now answering back in a big way. He might gain the life lead. He might not. I don't know. People forget. Let's go, Dwarf. He said, how Shark Tank go? Oh, this guy is a newcomer. Kanimani, man. No, yeah, Kanimani won that event, man. He played amazing. That's all I can say. He did get sent to losers. However, Dwarf right now, can we send this on set point? This is going to be it, and now this is going to be the last one. And yo, what's going on? Dude, April's coming back. Let me pronounce your name right. Abreeze, I hope I'm saying it right. Dude, he said, thank you so much for making my night. Thank you so much for coming back twice in one day. He said he didn't link the YouTube on Twitch. Oh, I got to, man. If anybody does want to find the YouTube, you got to do it right here. I got you, Chrome. I got you, Chrome, Mr. President. Nice. Bohan right now, trying to answer the call. Dwarf and him are on set point. Whoever wins this round is going to move on to winners finals to take on Hitman. Overhead, and Dwarf right now, he needs to keep saying shelled up, but Bohan not going to allow it. Hey, Breezy, I hope I'm saying your name right, man. Thank you so much for all the love you give to the channel, and thank you so much for being here. And he's going to spend the fatal blow. I don't think that's going to hit. And here comes Bohan with a diabolical dash, and Bohan is going to winners finals. What a performance from one of ELG's finest. And look at the bag, Chad. Look at these high-quality bags. Absolute insanity, guys. That's all I gotta say. Bohan gonna be making that walk to winners finals. Chad, with that result right there, though, we've got to keep going. We wish we could stop there. However, we've got so much more coming your way. Let me show you exactly what to expect next. Because with that result, we are gonna be going now, dropping down to the lower side of things, and I'm gonna show you exactly how things are gonna be looking and how things are gonna be cooking. So, Chad, let me take a walk with me. Let me show you what we got going on. So with that result, it is going to be none other than Bohan making that walk, going through to winners finals. He'll have a showdown with Hitman coming up soon. And now it is going to be dropping none other than Dwarf down to the lower side of things. He will get the winner of BWood taking on SenorSpicy. Chat, coming up next, I give you OnlineCale versus Noir. This is one I cannot wait to see. Invites are out, chat. Let's get it. Tandemodem, I see you. Demon Lobby hanging out with us. CyberCalix 2 trillion up in the house. Jar Jars. It's always a good time, guys. Welcome back to the fight night. Hopefully, you're having a great day. If not, hopefully we can make it just that much better as we continue to make that march. Let's send you to losers round number 1, and let's go. And Kale says, I just want to play. I know, we had to put that match on ice. Kale was ready to play that like an hour ago. But you know what? Hey, good things come to those who wait. There's $55 on the board right now. Let's see what we've got now. OnlineCale making that return since Shark Tank, and he's going to be taking on Noir. And by the way, God's Wielder says, what's the prize pool? Currently $55. Thank you so much to this amazing community. OnlineCale. Now, we need to get him. Where is Kale? Kale. Starts with a C. Or is it online? The online variety. By the way, welcome to the stream. Good to see you, God's Wielder. All right, invites are out. Yo, what's going on? King Donnie up in the house. And by the way, God's Wielder on the YouTube side is saying, can I add to the prize pool? Sure, if you'd like to, you can do so right here. Once again, always appreciated, but never mandatory. We're getting you to that very next match. OnlineCale, take it on Noir. And if anybody on the Twitch side wants to add to it, all you got to look towards is right here. I got to say, guys, thank you so much for all the love that you have given us. Let's go, Noir, take it on OnlineCale. Let's get it. Noir coming out of Lyra. OnlineCale coming out of S-Tier Gaming. This is going to be losers round number 1. I'm just saying this mostly just so I remember it, chat. People forget.
Round 1.
All right, Kale coming out with that Homelander. This is a very different Homelander, I will tell you. This is a final combat level Homelander. Noir, though, coming through. He's made so much improvements. He's gotten so much better. However, OnlineCale says, I do not care. We're breaking that neck right here and right now. Yo, what's going on, Shady? I see you hanging out with us on the YouTube side. All right, blasting those feet. King Dottie in the house as well. Tandemonium hanging out. Tandemonium, by the way, another content creator. Be sure to give him a follow. All right, Sonic Boom Technology on the form of Noir, who will be taking the lead, however minor. Okay. And right now, this is going to be all Noir. Kale's in trouble right now. Kale. Okay. A solid grab coming this way as well, and that is going to hurt. Noir, he needs to finish this round. He cannot let Kale just shoots him right in the chest.
I'm fucking good.
Absolute insanity, absolute cinema coming on the side of Noir. The most anticlimactic round ever. However, we've got anti-gravity. Kale right now is going through the mix though, and now this is a Homeland. I'm sorry, this is gonna be a Peacemaker. This might be the best Peacemaker in the entire game. Punch it on through. Big Sonic Boom, however, we're breaking away from any and all of that. Good low again. Noir right now is really starting to solve this puzzle. Kale in some trouble. It's no secret. Kale did not play this game for a very long time. He took a big break after Final Combat, and he's trying to get back into the swing of things. However, Noir is saying, I've got this. I've absolutely got this. Again, more bullets coming your way. And more laser beams. What do you got? And that's going to be Noir with a pretty comfortable game number 1 on the board. And shout outs, by the way, to all 6-7 people on the YouTube side. I see you guys in chat, man. It's a beautiful time to be alive. Not if you're Kale, though. Right now, he's going to be going through it. And God's Wielder, I got you right now, man. I got you. All right, Noir with that currently a 1-0 score. I got you, Tandemonium. I've got you, man. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for hanging out, man.
Shit.
Fatality. Peacemaker wins.
By the way, if you're on that YouTube side and you do want to donate to the Cash App, look no further than right here. Once again, never mandatory, but always appreciated. Thank you guys again so much for everything you do. It is right there, locked and loaded. First game name is Eric. And what is this, though? Ball Jr. coming. Oh, Avery Breeze. I'm sorry, A Breeze coming through with a $10. It's going to be on the Super Chat side, saying Paul Jr. is fine. Awesome production. Keep up the good work. We appreciate you. Dude, A Breeze, thank you so. Paul Jr. now that I can call you, now that we're comfortable on a friendly basis. Thank you so much for that, man. It really helps support the channel. And yeah, guys, I just kind of found out what super chats are today. $10 going into that. It's not going to the prize pool, but I will tell you what, man. We appreciate you all the same, Paul Jr. It does so much for the channel. And now we've got to give you your money's worth. We're gonna do it right here and right now. Let's go. All right, Kale still gonna be sticking with that Homelander piece. By the way, if you do donate to the Cash App, just let me know if you'd be so kind. My phone does not always give me those notifications because I'm kind of a moron. Okay. 75 goats here on the side of the YouTube, and then we've got 100 plus on the Twitch side. But you know what? It's all just one big community. Now Noir right now kind of going through it though. Goes for the takeoff though, and that's a big punish from Noir. Paul Jr. once again, thank you so much. I'm not going to stop saying I'm the biggest broken record you'll ever find. However, records are meant to be broken, as we can see. And how here comes Kale, though. He's putting belt tats, and this is going to be close. And Kale gets it done just like that. All right, Kale answering back in the biggest of ways. And by the way, if you're on the YouTube side, feel free to like the video, help support us. Let's get to 10 trillion and 6-7 likes. Kale right now coming out with the fury. Noir's in trouble. Noir got to answer back. Hey, yo, what's up, Rahelio in the building? All the goats are here, man. I must say, dude, I did not expect this on a random Friday night. We're down 1, still pressing through. What do you got for us, Noir? This is gonna hurt. Here comes Kale, and he's gonna take the lead. Yeah, dude, AttackPotency, they buffed Jax and they said, all right, guys, we'll see you next game. Insane. Nice. Oh, God's Wielder, yes, that is correct. Yeah, first name is Eric. Nice, and this is gonna be all Kale. He's gonna answer back in the biggest way. I don't see any way Noir can actually solve this puzzle. Hang on, though. Hang on 1 second, though. He's gonna kill himself just to give Kale the satisfaction of taking him down. And now we are all tied up a 1-1. And Kale, looking good, man. A 1-1 score already. King Dottie hanging out with us as well, guys. It is a great time to be a Mortal Kombat fan. They said this game was done 6 or 7 months ago. I gotta tell you, there is still life in it for sure. And Quartziac Gamer, by the way, coming through on both platforms. What's up, man? Dude, Quartziac, dude, we're having a great time here, man. You're just in time for losers round number 1. Hopefully your day is going great, and hopefully we can make it that much better. And Chase just what was Chaser saying? Time to get to the chopper. I got you. Are we both going Homelander on this? Wait, what? And let me see God's Wielder. By the way, thank you so much for even considering donating to the prize pool. I'm gonna check that right now, man. Thank you again. And there's no way, chat, there's no way! God's Wheeler from the YouTube side! Chat, you are not gonna wanna hear what God's Wheeler just did. It's diabolical! And Avery said, no, I'm sorry, Paul Jr. just saying he sent $20 to the Cash App. Chat, I'm gonna tell you what these two goats on the YouTube side just did. Oh my God. Hang on, let me give them both their respective, yeah. So, oh my goodness, dude. Paul Jr. just sent $20 after a $10 super chat. And my goat, God's Wielder, sent $100 on the Cash App side. Are you even serious right now? God's Wielder, we are not worthy. Thank you so much for the love. And Paul Jr., dude, I don't know what to say except for thank you a ton. Dude, what even is that now? What even is that now? So it's $20 coming from Paul Jr. to make it a $175. That's a $175 prize pool. God's Wielder, thank you so much, man. And I gotta say, Paul Jr., thank you again for supporting the players and the channel. It does a ton for us. I was not ready to read that message, by the way. Crazy. Chat, a $175 prize pool. And you know what? We're gonna give all these goats their money's worth. We have no choice. And yo, what's going on, Real Pakistani? No. This is already in a tournament. Okay? And now, though, these players aren't playing like there was something big on the line, because there most certainly is. He said, knew it, my ESPN is on point tonight. Yes, Lady of Chaos. I'm going crazy. Okay, AttackPotency says, okay, it's time to lock in. Yeah, I told you guys, man. Sometimes these guys go crazy. I cannot stop it, even if I wanted to. I don't know if I would. Hang on a second, Chad. I gotta let the YouTube side know. Thank you all so much. This is our first day, by the way, multi-streaming. All right, Noir right now in some trouble. OnlineCale gonna cash out, and that's gonna do it. Yo, what's going on, Computerson? How we looking? All right, and this should be the game. This should do it. So of course, I'll play also. Dude, God's Village, you want to come through to the Discord? I'll drop the link right now so you can keep up with our action. However, wait a minute, though. Noir gonna snipe him, and Noir, he drops it as well. But the takeoff gonna seal the deal, and OnlineCale on a 2-1 score. And all right, if you're Noir, you got to answer back in the biggest way. I'm going to drop that Discord link on the YouTube side and on the Twitch side if you do want to come through. We have a great time. Over 1,400 people in the building. And guys, all right, man. All right, the stakes just got way higher, man, and there is no doubt about it. So there's the Discord if you want to join. Let me post that real quick on the YouTube side if we can. Wait, how do I copy this? I don't know how to copy this, chat. Okay, let's get you back to the main menu. And Real Pakistani says, I love your stream. And by the way, Rayleigh Shirt Co. coming through and say, I'm gonna have to sponsor an event. Hey man, anything you want to do, we appreciate a ton. Help support the players, help support the event series, and help keep us going. Guys, all I can say is if you want to come through the Discord to see what things are really about, see the underbelly, you can come through right there. We're having a great time, and they're usually posting dog emotes, and it is a blast. But now, we've got to give everybody their money's worth as we get to the next game. Noir staying on the Homelander. I'm very surprised to see this. And we're bagging Chad, and I hate this, but I kind of like it. All right, the big punch, the big crunch coming through. 175 reasons to sweat your ass off. Okay. By the way, BWood, have you already added up SenorSpicy? If you do want to get those invites locked and loaded, definitely would appreciate it. Hang on a second. Let me just recalibrate, chat. When you get 100 to bomb like that, I don't know what to say, man. It's just for this community is absolutely insane, but so am I. A match made in heaven. All right, big slam down coming on the side of Noir now. OnlineCale in a bit of trouble. Okay, and this can be big damage. You better believe it. Eye lasers on the loose. The low is coming through, and this is gonna hurt, and that is gonna do it. Noir starting to wake up in front of our very eyes.
Round 2.
And by the way, Paul Jr. is saying Noir is brave for picking Homelander against Kale. I would have thought so too. Kale's one of the best Homelanders out there. However, Noir, he has no fear. He has no beer. No alcohol in his system, Paul Jr. I can confirm. All right, 170. This was just an impromptu top 8, by the way. We just grabbed 8 players. I told AttackPotency Hitman, BWood, I was like, you're coming with me. And they're like, all right, you got me. However, Noir, he's gonna have to answer back though. All right, overhead yet again. Solid push on through, and that is a solid grab on the side of Noir, who is going to slightly take the lead. He's been showing Kale right now. He said, I've been practicing this character too. I've been waiting for this matchup for a very long time. Is Noir gonna send it to a game number 5? BWood, if we get another game number 5, there's no way, right? There's literally no way. And Noir's on the verge, and Noir is about to send us to another game 5. Chat, 3 game 5s in one of the best tournaments I have seen in some recent memory, at least since this morning. 2-2 on the board. And all right, chat, this one is getting dicey for both players. I need to see everybody come through, spam those emotes in the building. Let me know you're here, and let me know you've got a pulse. BWood saying we got Game 5 technology. You better believe it. And all right, this tournament just got crazy interesting. All right, Noir, do we switch back to the Peacemaker, chat? We gotta get to the next match. Words are hard. Let's go. And by the way, OnlineCale barking back at Noir. You love to see it. The competitive rivalry is still there. Why is my phone going off? And by the way, Chaos saying NA is super sweaty tonight, and he's still staying on the Peacemaker. Well, actually, no. I'm sorry, Peacemaker. Yeah, it's great. Yeah. Hey, pro tournament organizer, by the way, Chad. All right, Noir taking on OnlineCale. This is the final match, Chad. Make some noise. Let's go. I know, BWood. I'm an idiot. We know this. All right, collectively, there are over 200 people watching the stream. And Master Yen, we appreciate you with the follow. You're just in time for some Game 5 action. Kale, if you're wondering who he is, he's going to be the Homelander. Hit guards right there. Thank you guys again so much. All right, Kale, though, says, no, this is time. I see what kind of money's on the line. Good low yet again. Still punching on through. Overhead. And an event that's top 1 payout. Man, that is some serious cheddar. That's all I got to say. And BWood, yes, you might be right about that. You could also be wrong about that. What's going on, Capsalot? However, Noir gonna answer right back, though, as we go sky high with this technology. Noir crunching the neck! Beautiful stuff. And Noir, can he bring this back? Does he have it? Goes for the forward 4 into the big boot. Noir showing that he can play more than just Peacemaker, but this is Kale we're talking about. One of the best Peacemaker, I'm sorry, God. BWood, yeah, I know. One of the best Homelanders in the game. Before you even type anything, BWood, I know. All right, though, hang on a second. Kale on the verge. Can Kale close this out? And that is going to be it. That is going to be Kale on said point.
Round 2.
What can I say, man? There's a lot of people in the house. I'm nervous. Yeah, BWood, I'm not like I used to be, man. I'm old, man. I'm 31. What am I supposed to do, man? I just got my AARP card the other day. However, into the sky we go, and Kale is locking in. And yo, what's going on, Computerson? How we looking, man? How we looking? Computerson, I gotta say, it's a sweaty tournament, man. It's a little bit too sweaty, but I don't like it, but I kind of do. It looks like the YouTube side is enjoying it as well. Noir taking on OnlineCale, but wait, there's more! And what is this? Oscar Campos, we're coming through on the YouTube side for the subscription. Thank you so much, man. And for you guys who don't know, we just started streaming on the YouTube side and the Twitch side. A little bit of double dipping. And Kale right now, this should be the beginning of the end. And I think Kale's got this one all locked up. However, Noir with one more chance. And BWood, if you want to start preparing those invites, do let me know. All right, laser beams coming out. Noir gonna win that trade. However, you cannot afford to get hit once more. And what is this gonna be? The overhead not gonna work. Yes, it does. Hang on a second, though. Here's Noir. All right, BWood coming through with the invite technology. Noir could absolutely steal this, Chad, just to let you know. Yes, performance anxiety. 1 out of 5 MK content creators are going to suffer from that. You got to get those Outworld pills. I love you, Chad. All right, Noir, you got to be perfect, though. He goes for the jump, and that's going to send him on set point. Noir with the comeback. Are you serious? One of the best matches on the line, and nearly $200 in that prize pool. And Oscar Campos saying, I'm canceled. I got you, man. I got you. We got the government names coming through, and I appreciate that. Yo, what's up, Big Yardy? Guys, I don't know why. We're seeing some of the best fights we've ever seen. This was a random top 8, but the players have delivered, and so has the community. Oh, Kale with a beautiful anti-air. Kale's starting to lock in big time. He said, I should have had that last round. I'm gonna see what I can do this round. Got 1 hit again. And Kale gonna answer back. He's gonna return fire on that. Gonna go overhead blow, but that's gonna be Noir. Noir needs one more sequence to take the lead. This is gonna come down to the wire. And a lot of Homelander mirrors today, I will say, by the way. Big boot. Kale immediately answers back. Tries to get an overhead of his own. And he goes overhead. Noir wasn't ready. He's got a break. Noir not like this. Noir knows he's alive, though. And he's going to go for the takeoff. Kale's ready for it. Kale has meter. And what sequence is this going to be? The double overhead. The low's going to tag him at Noir. Is this enough? He goes for the reset. And the backdash. Noir trying to tag him. Kale's got a break, but he's going to spend the fatal blow. Is it going to kill? Is it going to hit him? I don't think so. And that's going to be Noir. He didn't have the meter. Oh, no. And he catches him. Oh my God, what a set we just saw. What an absolute peak performance. OnlineCale needed everything to take that, and he most certainly did. A 3-2 score to over Noir. What a set we just witnessed, chat. How do we get no smoke breaks after that? Noir, thank you so much for coming through and playing. Kale, thank you so much for coming through and playing. We're gonna see you soon. Kale making his way to top 6 territory, and I'd like to get a heart rate monitor on both. Hopefully everybody enjoyed that, but chat, here's the thing. We're not even done. We're not even close to done, because in this double elimination bracket, crazy stuff is gonna happen. And with that though, OnlineCale moves on to take on AttackPotency. You are not gonna wanna miss that. Chad, coming up next, I give you the return of my personal GOAT, friend and savior and Tinder best buddy. This is going to be BWood taking on SenorSpicy. Invites are out. Let's go. OnlineCale, it's a tough tournament, man. This is like a light version of Shark Tank, like an NA version of Shark Tank. All right, BWood, I do have that invite. We are on the way, chat. If you're enjoying the action, feel free to like the video if you're on the YouTube side, and feel free to keep hanging out if you're on the Twitch side, man. We love having you guys here. And all systems are go. Computer, are you ready? BWood, can you stay AFK so I can get my co-host in here? My co-host and my soulmate? Ruh-roh. That's all right. That's all right. We're gonna get this one right back. All right, it's BWood, and it's me. All right, chat, I get it. Okay, all right, cool. I'm playing in this tournament. All right, BWood and SenorSpicy. All right, BWood, so here's the AFK. I'm gonna invite my co-host. We're gonna jump right back in. If we're not in this hill in like 2 minutes, chat, wait longer, all right? We're coming. All right, BWood, go ahead and re-invite me if you'd be so kind. Yes, please. Once again, guys, I see collectively there are over 200 people watching the stream over the both streams, man. Thank you so much to the YouTube side for coming through, and all we gotta say, we appreciate that you guys are enjoying the action. We're gonna get my co-host Peterson in here to give my voice a break. Let's face it, chat, it's starting to get a little bit it's starting to get a little rough. There's only so many times you can say the word go. And Fogging Now, welcome back to the stream. I see you hanging out with us. To drink some water? No. I'm a pro. I eat Taco Bell and drink 40s. That is how you get peak MK commentary voice. All right, BWood, hit that AFK button. Let me get Computerson up in the building, and then let me give him a call. What's his number again? 555-5555. He said, drink tea, you'll be fine. Hey, man. We'll just drink some. We'll just drink some arrogant bastard ale. And yo, what's going on, Mogruith? Welcome back. All right, Computerson is going to be en route. So I keep telling him to drink tea. You don't own me.
Hell, I do keep telling you to drink tea. You just don't do it. That's fine.
Hey, man, did you get that invite, by the way? Primal, thank you so much for the follow. Computerson, we got to talk about this real quick. Between the YouTube side and the Twitch side, almost $200 donated. And we're not even at winners finals yet. This community is insane.
Oh, my God. What did I just jump into? Fantastic stuff. Oh my goodness, the generosity right here. $200 just on this impromptu tournament, man.
I was bored. Who want tournament? And they were like, yeah, we got you. By the way, SenorSpicy, what is your WB?
The blessings are plentiful. Love to see that. Oh my goodness, what a show out from the community right here. 98 people, just as I just pop in here. Thanks for having me, by the way.
Of course, man. The second time in a day, I see no reason not to. All right, chat, the invite is out. Let's get this damn thing going. He said, Coach, show the bracket. Okay, I got you. Straight. This is how we're currently looking, by the way, guys. After this match, oh, by the way, I got to move Kale on, chat. I suck at this.
Well, there's some serious cheddar here on the line right now. Lining up the sandwich in a perfect way. People want to know what the bracket is all about. Yellow Flash, what's up, my boy? How are you doing? Hope you're having a great time right there. God, 96 people in here and $200, you say?
Close to it. $25 away from 200. And all we got to say, man, is it continues to climb just like my waistline and my blood pressure. Thank you guys again so much for your patience. We are here. We are just waiting for SenorSpicy to go ahead and join.
Amazing stuff. I was not here previously to see all who donated, but much love and blessings to everybody here that's in the chat for real. And then the donations are just incredible. I can't believe this community is just such a gem.
Hey, godly community, man, from start to finish. There is no other way to say it. However, SenorSpicy, we have sent you an invite. Please do accept so we can get you in here. What we got here? Earth Realms for Losers. Yes, that is him.
He says, bring the pain.
All right, chat, it's the return of BWood. He's coming back, and he's coming through, represented by Sin.
Let's go.
I don't know if SenorSpicy is on a team. However, we're going to see how this is going to look. 175 clams on the board, chat. Make some noise, computer Sin. Call it like you see it.
Oh, fantastic stuff right here. BWood is back in the chat right here. And Noob Saibot, the very dangerous competitor. And now we have the right General Shao, though, accompanied by Tremor. That's always a stiff one to deal with. Oh, God, I regret saying that.
Hey, man, we all got stiff ones to deal with sometimes. People forget, man. Let's go.
Round 1.
Oh, my God. Coming right out of the gate.
BWood. Right now, we thought we were going to see the Shao mirror, but however, he does come out the Noob Saibot. This is his secondary, by the way. Plays a very solid Noob Saibot. And SenorSpicy able to get some damage. BWood immediately waking up with Boutons. By the way, OnlineCale, AttackPotency, get those invites locked and loaded. You will be up next.
Nice teleport confirmed right there, and he's going to continue here on the wake up. Oki is really his friend right now, and it's going to continue. Look at the combo advantage, and look at the meter that they both possess.
By the way, let me just say how good it is to see the return of BWood. I know he's been on like Demon Lobby and maybe a couple of other events, but here on this stream, man, it is great to see. And now, though, SenorSpicy, though, taking it to him, though, BWood's in trouble.
He's showing up, but showing out at this moment, though. Big time opportunity right now. Full bar operating with the other side. What's he gonna do with the shadow tackle?
Right, keeping it safe. And the low, he does it again, and that one is gonna cost him. And that is gonna be the round coming from BWood. And now, though, he's trapped in the corner. Can he find his way out, or does SenorSpicy have him dead to rights?
He's bringing the lumber, there's no doubt about that. The throw is teched, however. He's gonna take the throw in return, and now the axe is on the floor. It's gonna return to his hands pretty quickly, though.
Oh, immediately slides into those DMs, though. Slides into home plate. Computerson, though, we are looking good if your name is BWood. However, SenorSpicy, he might have those first match jitters. He did have to fight on the backside just to make it here. SenorSpicy, though, going with the overhead. A very good grab coming out of BWood.
Good stuff right there, and you cannot force the breaker. Now, he's gonna continue here. Got a bunch of left screen pressure.
Oh, yes, he does. And now BWood is really starting to put belt to ass here. SenorSpicy got to find a way out of this corner. Down one, that overhead not going to work. And BWood immediately says, get that out of my face. Down two coming from BWood. And it is not going to work. He tried to risk it, though. He up-blocked it, and that is going to be none other than Sin's own BWood on a 1-0 score, still showing that he's got it. It's no secret, though, that players like BWood and OnlineCale stopped playing the game for quite some time. However, they are now having a chance to answer back and fill with some new life.
Hey, your hands, don't forget. It doesn't matter if it's been a long time. You remember the combos. You remember the things that got you to where you are right now. Fantastic ranch right there. BWood, good to see you back in the scene here. And SenorSpicy also throwing off a good show. Let's see what he has here in match number 2.
Let's get it, man. SenorSpicy, does he have another loadout? Does he need to go window shopping? BWood right now is feeling it on the noob. I've been watching him stream, man. I've been taking some notes. The guy's been looking good. However, we are going to see if he has the technology to keep it going. Let's go!
Yeah, the shell armor is tricky because if you duck, it's just a fantastic whiff and an available whiff punish for you. But when it hits, it really hits. Depending on the spacing, it's a crazy button, to be honest.
By the way, I see God's Wheeler coming through on the Twitch side as well. We got you on both platforms. That's the man, by the way, who was godly enough to donate $100 to this stream. Thank you so much, God's Wheeler. Great to have you on both. I'm liking the co-streaming, all right? People forget, but people are coming through.
It seems to be awesome right now. And there's another armored wake up. Not the armor that we were talking about before from Shao, but now he's going to eat a combo here on his own return. Here comes the damage. BWood is bringing it.
And Pixel Blood, I see you coming through with the Omega Big emotes, man. What's up, my goat? However, another low.
Here we go. The bomb is set. Can he eliminate the bomb?
Oh, he's trying to take.
It's gonna be tough.
Gotta take matters into his own hands.
Big time nukes right there. The bomb is gone, but you know what? The damage is not. And now Janet's gonna be knocked away for a little bit.
For just a little bit. And yo, what's going on, King Donnie? Lady of Chaos still kicking with us. By the way, Lady of Chaos competed in this tournament. And as I say, Lady of Chaos, keep signing up for these events. We want to see you in BWood with a manly down two.
Much love. Great to see that right there. The down two, it still remains power. I mean, it's pretty much lore at this point that MK has to have a strong down two.
Hey, BWood looking like he never left, man, and that is going to be trouble for SenorSpicy. We continue to see new players in our events, and SenorSpicy going to fill the gap there. However, BWood right now, this is one-way traffic. He is feeling himself, and I don't like it, but at the same time, I kind of like it.
He's on point, and he's got a full checking account right now as well. And he just continues the offensive pressure. He's definitely flexing right here. capitalism like you read about.
And BWood right now is looking good, though he needs one more to send this one home, and he's gonna answer right back. Who knows this character better than BWood himself? Who mains this character? That is going to do it, and that is going to be it, though. Smashes him down, and that is BWood on a 2-0 score.
Yeah, he leapt all over that punish opportunity right there at 2-0. SenorSpicy is going to have to reformulate something right here. BWood is operating at top-notch level, I would say.
He's looking incredible, man. He has no fear in his system. He has no beer in his system. No alcohol whatsoever. He's playing it straight, and I appreciate that, BWood. However, we got to get you back to that match. A 2-0 score right now. Dame Creations, I see you, and I got you. I tag everybody in the Discord, by the way. I'm just like, hey, everyone, get in this now!
Why not? And for everybody that is here, it's a fantastic time. I just joined and I'm already having a great time. I'm enthralled. It feels like I'm about to be on the tallest roller coaster in the world. I don't remember what it's called.
Oh, no, it's in Vegas. It's called the Big O.
Janet Kale.
The Big O?
Yes.
What?
What's up,
Isn't there like a taller one in Dubai that I could go to?
I'm not going to Dubai, man. I don't know what to tell you. It doesn't exist.
Living for.
If I haven't seen it,
I figure they have to have the tallest one. Okay. Oh, I forgot that you were the roller coaster connoisseur.
Yes.
Well, I was asking you for advice. All right, I'm going to the one in Vegas. It's official. But right now, I am on that roller coaster right now as we are going through this top 8.
Hey, I'll tell you, whoever's the top one to win this tournament might just be going to Vegas with some cheddar. And it's going to be casino time. BWood, though, says, you know what? Set me up with Dwarf already. But legally, I cannot.
Indeed, Vegas. Well, I would not advise spending your money there once you win.
Okay? Yeah, no, definitely. Get the hell out of Vegas the second you can. However, BWood says, get me the hell out of this match. Right now, SenorSpicy in some trouble. Once again, one-way traffic. And ProWood showing he can do it with more than just one character. And another overhead with the down two. BWood, I see the reactions coming back. And I respect it a ton, Peter.
He's mastering the whole toolkit right there, and you saw everything work through the jump 3 after that, creating a huge advantage, and then he just used all the buttons he has available, and he's doing it yet again.
All right, jump in again, coming courtesy of Mr. ProWood himself. A very big slice coming your way. And another low.
Breakaway. Slight whiff right here, but those single hits, they add up.
And BWood right now in Demon Lobby, you can even see him saying it. He's 100 for 100 on overheads, man. I don't know how he gets it. He's just that charismatic.
Yeah, I think that's correct right now. He is connecting on every single one of them. There's another one just as we speak.
BWood looking to wrap things early. BWood looking to wrap it up, and chat, that's gonna do it. And BWood gonna move on to top 6 territory. And I can see it in real time. He's getting his mojo back. And now I gotta tell you, man, this whole bracket is in trouble as we get you to the very next round. That is gonna end losers round number 1, BWood, with a clean 3-0. And SenorSpicy, thank you so much for coming through. And thank you so much for hanging out with us, chat. Let me go show you how things are looking right here and right now.
Fantastic match right there. And yeah, I don't know if the skill or the spice ever left right here from BWood, man. He is just continuing to cook in a major way. You saw it evidence right there by the 3-0 sweep, none to say the less. He did so many sweeps before that too.
That is true, Chad. So with that result, it will be none other than Sin's own BWood moving on to the next round. You're gonna see him in 2 matches. Coming up first, though, this is the spicy one. OnlineCale taking on AttackPotency. 2 absolutely insane players. OnlineCale, no secret, he took a huge break. AttackPotency has been grinding from start to finish. We're gonna see who's gonna take this one. I can see a case for either player. However, this is gonna be probably one of the best sets you see today. Invites are out. Let's get it, Chad.
100%, it's going to be a fantastic set. There's no doubt about that whatsoever. This is going to be so amazing. 2 of the players at the top of their game right now. I know OnlineCale's been doing Street Fighter lately, but AttackPotency and OnlineCale are definitely on the level that just is basically unprecedented for a lot of North America players right now.
Yeah, a lot of North America stopped, man. It's no secret whatsoever. However, AttackPotency, one of the guys who was saying, you know what, just get me in all the EU, Middle East, doesn't matter what region you're from, I'll play in it. And that has led to a lot of experience coming from him. Also a player represented by Sin. And by the way, BWood, I am pissed. You broke our game 5 streak.
BWood cooking indeed, though. Love to see that as well. And hey, we love to see it. Oh man, it's such a good time to have a North American. North American scrimmage.
I gotta say, Computerson, we had 3 straight game 5s. 3 straight game 5s, and BWood said, all right, let me end that real quick. Let me handle business on that.
Oh man, well I came in at a perfect time right there. Yeah, BWood definitely was handling some business. I'm on my way to the scrimmage right here. We should be able to get started. Excuse me for my lateness right there. but we are ready to rock now.
Let's get it, chat. I see 80 goats up in the building on the YouTube side. Yo, what's going on? Slow Fast. I've not seen that name in forever. Slow Fast. We got Big Computerson up in here. And as you got, many of you guys know, me and Computerson met on Tinder. Met on PlayStation Network a few years ago, and it's been happy sailing since.
Yeah, we met in some random King of the Hill, and you know what? Till death do us part. I didn't put a ring on it yet, though.
Kale, focus on the match. This is good stuff right here. All right, chat, let's get it, though. It's AttackPotency. It's OnlineCale. This is one of the biggest matches between two of the biggest North American sweats. Let's go.
It is actually two superheroes versus two superheroes. Versus each other,
two anti-heroes.
Superheroes are all over the place. This is going to be a high-flying affair.
And by the way, Nandies, I see you in the chat saying great production. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate you, man. We have done everything we can to hopefully give you guys a good experience. Lousy commentary, but you can mute the stream, though. And no, actually, no. We have Computerson to serenade you. Computerson, tell them what you see.
I will try my best. Right now, OnlineCale is picking up a huge life lead right now. Going to continue with left side pressure and a lot of confusion there visually with the levitation. Is he going to keep going? Oh, he's going to eat the command grab now. AttackPotency with a great counter argument right now. 300? No, it's climbing. It's above 433.
Hitman says he's off to the YouTube side. Hey, blessed journey on your way there. However, a big stomp coming out of AP. He's going to take the lead. Kale is not going to break. I don't know why. What is going on?
Big time damage. He's saving the meter for a later occasion. But right now, it does not seem to be working in his favor. AttackPotency continuing.
Oh, my goodness. And Kale does not break away from any of that. He says, you know what, you got me. And if you guys have never seen AttackPotency play, if you're coming on the YouTube side and you're new somewhat to the channel, AttackPotency is all gas, no brakes, man. They will absolutely make you cry.
And it continues right there. The breakaway was made immediately before, and he just continued with another combo.
Okay. All right, the breakaway coming courtesy of a big overhead slice coming from Kale. And now, though, AttackPotency is really starting to put him right into the hornet's nest. Overhead not going to work. That tremor getting locked. That tremor getting loaded.
Good stuff right there. He met him at the atrocity in the air-to-air, but now there's the back throw. This is going to be big pokey opportunities.
Two characters looking to take flight. And yo, what's going on? Corsiak saying two overheads, you better believe it. Kale's in trouble, though. Kale cannot afford to take too much more damage, Peter.
Ooh, the low laser is gonna afford him so much opportunity right here. Even though the side switch is available, here, there's another one.
Spend it, spend it. Kill him now. And that is going to be OnlineCale getting his victory. He sees what's on the line for this tournament, and then we got to check with the cat. We got to check with the cat. What does the cat say? Hang on.
Well,
is he dead?
The cat
is he
will
dead?
be correct.
He's alive, but just barely. He spends the fatal blow himself, and that's no. Oh my goodness! And the cat says he is died. That is it. AttackPotency tasting a little bit of defeat.
Okay, I was completely incorrect. It looks like we all were. The cat was too. Finally, it never usually is. There's the crystalline R one. This is round 3 right now, and they're both operating with full checking accounts. Psych, I spoke too soon. Now here comes some big damage here. OnlineCale is gonna press it on the right side.
Good stuff again coming from Kale and Slow Fast. The numbers are actually very similar, but I appreciate you coming through. You know the doggy emotes are here. And now, though, AttackPotency in some trouble. Kale seems to have adapted, Pewter.
Both working with full meter here. Opportunities as well for the cameo, but the meter is going to be spent by AP. Let's see how OnlineCale approaches this.
See how he does some stuff. That's what we say. AttackPotency, though, not giving up, though. Gonna get some solid damage there, but needs more. And right now, the backdash coming from AttackPotency. Kale gonna answer back with two beautiful overheads. Not gonna find their mark. And though he's gonna spike him out of the sky.
He knows exactly how to counterplay that. What a fantastic read. That is straight up knowledge. And now he's gonna have himself a great Oki opportunity, but he's backing away. Oh my goodness. What did he do? He forced the breakaway so quickly.
That's it.
But look at the outblock by OnlineCale.
That is going to do it. That is going to be your winner. OnlineCale taking game number 1. Smashes him back down, and Kale looking a tad bit rusty, but he shook it off real quick. And that is going to be a 1-0 score, and AttackPotency needs to answer back.
That up block was fantastic right there. Brilliant play. And look at the back and forth between both of them. There's no disputing. This is going to be a very highly contested match.
And we just broke the 100 viewer mark on YouTube, by the way, and we did on Twitch as well. Guys, I'm telling you, this was just a random tournament. I said, you know what? Let's do one more stream today. We went down to South America. We're coming right back up north. Computerson, let's go. OnlineCale in that 1-0 lead.
The MK1 scene continues. Let's go right now. Superhero versus superhero, literally here. Both ends of this matchup is just insane to me right now.
We actually have more people in the YouTube side than we do on the Twitch side. You guys are crazy. Thank you again for the support. However, Computers and AttackPotency, he knows what's on the line.
Absolutely he does, but Kale is going to answer in a very unfavorable manner right now if you're AttackPotency. He's pushing all the way to the right.
Ultramite stance.
Indeed, you are correct right there. That's affording him such a huge combo. Darius is going to be lurking in the background, and he gives him a little whirly bird action, continuing right side pressure.
I see it though, AttackPotency, he knows what's on the line. He wants to get this done. However, against Kale, it's never that easy. Kale, by the way, a late Shark Tank qualifier. AttackPotency qualified pretty early. Both of them had a great run in the finale. AttackPotency ultimately getting that top 8. That's a punish, yes it is, but no, partially interrupted. Kale right now needs to do his homework right now. He needs to get this done.
There goes the back throw. He's expertly blocking right there, and look at the opportunity now he's provided himself. The Omni-Man is not going to have a meter break.
Gotta break. Spin the fatal blow just to get him off the meter, but Kale, no, he does not. He wants that reset. Goes for the stomp, and that's AttackPotency getting it done. This match could be another game 5. We would have had all game 5s. It wasn't for BWood.
That was kind of a brain screwing situation right there, because I know they both wanted to save some meter and they had to think twice about it, but they both got meter right now.
Yeah, what's going on? Slow fast, and it's gonna be BWood saying Kale's being really greedy with the resources. Yeah, he wants to keep it. This is what we call a meter building round. However, Kale knows it's time to spend all that meter, and so does AttackPotency.
AttackPotency burns it on the break right now. Let's see if some opportunities can be afforded here. There goes Kale. Back throw. He's gonna have all the advantage.
And JF Balls, I see you on that YouTube side saying rapes and rips and vape, keeping MKC in height. Appreciate you a ton, man. Shout outs to the Godfather himself. Shout outs to everybody still going and still flowing with their own events and still participating in those events. However, down 1, double down 1, and this is gonna be all OnlineCale.
Yeah, OnlineCale is in full control right now. He needs to continue with the offensive pressure, not stopping. He's going to own the right side of the screen and a full meter as well.
Fight.
And Shady, I still see you lurking and hanging out with us, man. Always a pleasure to see everybody. By the way, once again, our first day streaming on YouTube, and we're already past the 100 viewer mark. Cannot say anything else except for we love you guys. We appreciate you a ton. And now let's give you your money's worth.
No, fantastic throw on the tech attempt.
Oh, what a duck!
Effective to throw it, and that duck was masterful. Now Farah is going to provide the side switch. Continuing over here, going to be 400 plus.
Nice. Oh, okay, Kale right now going for the dastardly tactics here. And now AttackPotency going to lose that life meter. Computers, I can't look. Tell me what you see.
Had the lower laser right there. Going to back up right now, knowing that the health advantage is there, but it can be deleted so quickly. They both have about a pretty equal amount of meter.
Ooh, the pickup from AP. He's going to get that life lead right back. Can he tie this up? Neither player can break away. Not as of yet. That meter is not building fast enough for Kale. And he gets the mix.
He continues. Oh, yeah, Darius right there looking in the back. Look at those wake-up buttons. This is going to be tough. Breakaways available.
Is it time? And yes, just to get him off of the meter. Definitely an understandable situation, and Kale needs one more kill shot. He's going to go for it. Expect that diabolical dash anytime soon. And there's the diabolical dash.
You called it out. It is
lasers. What a sequence. And Kale on a 2-0 score.
One touch territory right there, but the eye lasers ultimately defeated him. Insane stuff right there, babe.
Gotta say, man, these guys are absolutely swinging like there's nearly $200 on the line, because here's the thing, Pearson, there is.
Might be, yeah. That's what I heard. That's what I've heard.
All right,
word on the street.
AttackPotency saying, what do I gotta do to get this guy out of here? Just a little bit more. However, Kale on a 2-0 score. Let's see if AttackPotency can lock in and get us to another game.
Yeah, let's see. That was about as close as you can get right there. And I know AttackPotency has got to have a little bit of anguish after that one. Let's see how he follows it up right here, going against Kale, who is a fucking champion in his own right.
And by the way, I see somebody on YouTube asking if they can donate to the prize pool. If you would like to, you can do so right here. I'm gonna copy and paste this. Right here. But once again, thank you so much for even considering doing that. And shout outs to the YouTube side, shout outs to the Twitch side, shout outs to One Big Happy Vape Family Computer City.
Wow, what a fantastic bait right there. He used the lasers to think he could get in, and now he just continues the offensive pressure all the way on the right side, and he's about to have a full bar. Now he does.
He does. The low laser's coming out. We are still pushing on through the big thunderclap. AttackPotency, he needs damage, and he needs it now. The jump in, and here comes Kale.
Unbelievable read by Kale right there. Fantastic defense. He's going to clean this one up with no problem.
That is going to be it. Yes, sir. You better believe it. And now OnlineCale starting to look pretty good. He needs just one more to send this home. By the way, BWood, if you want to get those invites with you and Dwarf locked and loaded, we will be seeing you soon, unless AP, of course, is able to pull this back.
And Kale has a breakaway available, or a breaker available, but he's not using it just yet. AttackPotency starting to put on some pressure right here, and he needs to do that here.
Does have the lead, at least for now. Can he maintain it is the ultimate question. However, Kale not going to wait around to simply to find out. By the way, the down one.
By Kale not spending it just yet.
Overhead. All right, the triple overhead by AttackPotency starting to find their range. By the way, just let you guys know, if anybody does donate to the Cash App, just let me know. My phone doesn't give me notifications, unfortunately. However, the PayPal, that one should give me a big alert for that. However, either way, thank you guys again so much for even considering an AttackPotency getting a round in. We'll need one more.
Final round.
One round away from avoiding the sweep right here. He's going to continue with the pressure, right? But the throw is teched. Oh my goodness, Kale is so good at that.
Overhead. All right, AttackPotency going to be coming through and moving along. The stomp not going to be any good. And now Kale, he knows he needs one more round. AttackPotency says, you know what? Immediate belly bump. And we're going skybound and down on that.
Oh, fantastic knowledge and just awareness of the meter that is going on in play right there. He knew he had the opportunity right, and he just took advantage of it.
Good. Down one yet again, the overhead, the double overhead. And Kale going to try to take his turn back. AP immediately answers back with the grab.
Chicago punish off the fair overhead. Are you insane? But
that's a flawless block at the punish. Should have been a punish. And he's going to get it regardless. Okay.
This is insane stuff from Kale right now.
What actually is this? Junior Fraud, JF Fraud, J Frost coming through with a 40 bomb. And what is that? What is 175 plus 40 as AP gets us to another game? I can't believe it. No.
That would be 215, and AttackPotency is pushing it into game 4, avoiding the sweep. Fantastic stuff, babe.
Chat, if you're on the YouTube side, they are going crazy. Thank you so much, J Frost, for a 40 bomb to the prize pool. They are trying to get us closer to a $300 prize. I don't even know what to say. J Frost, thank you so much again. And I see you on that YouTube side, man. Oh, computer said, we have done nothing to deserve this, but we are going to pretend like we do. Insanity.
Absolutely. I showed up late to the party right now, but oh my god, the party continues to rock. And let's see it again here as AttackPotency looking to secure this game 4, maybe pushing it into a game 5, but we know that there are other plans on the hands of OnlineCale.
BWood, we might have to put a hold on that. We'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see. I don't want to commit to anything. We'll discuss in Discord. All right, big stomp coming your way, and AP going to immediately be waking up.
Stomp 3 launcher is going to do a good round start right there. 320 damage, and he's going to continue another throw. He's got dominating times here mid-screen.
Hang on, I gotta write J Frost a love note on that, man. Dude, thank you again. I see you on that YouTube side. All I gotta say, man, I appreciate you. I know that's JF Falls. I know that's you, right? Thank you again, man. And you know what? I'm never gonna stop singing your praise. However, right now it is gonna be OnlineCale. He's in some trouble. AP, the donation powered him up.
Fantastic duck right there, and AttackPotency has just been bringing much potent attacks.
Hey, man, living up to that name.
Absolutely right here. A little bit of a stare down right there. The Voltrite stance is going to afford him with very, very good damage. Look at him continue right there and get more screen advantage, but now OnlineCale is clapping back, baby.
Oh, yes, he is, and definitely in the biggest way possible. The Whirlybird coming out, and this is going to be none other than AP trying to strike back, trying to send this to a game 5. Is this going to be all game 5 today? That prize pool certainly warranted it.
Oh my God, I would not be disappointed if that were the case. And look at the great defense right there against the levitation. And now he continues with the throw on his own.
AP is waking up. Can he get the mix? And no, Kale not having this. Says, you know what? You've got a buck too far. And this is Kale. This should be his round unless AP decides to break away, which I do think he just might. Kale, though, he's not going for the fatal blow. And this is going to be the round. AP, this is, you know what? Let's just eat it.
Fantastic work. He went for the reset right there, and now he knew he was going to save the meter. He's continuing. Now he had to break it. No more meter right there. But Kale still with the full stick. Full checking account.
And by the way, Hybrid Smoke, that is going to be 2 teams, 2 powerhouse North American teams. It is going to be S-Tier Gaming and Team Synergy. And now, though, these teams are going to war. They are locking horns. Okay? AP right now with some dastardly damage. OnlineCale, though, not giving up, not just this easy.
Great block right there on the Pharaoh overhead attempt. Just take the throw. Indeed, why not? And now we're gonna have a little bit of a stare down here on neutral. And another throw. That's a back throw as well. One of the cockiest looking visually throws in the way.
All right, Thunderclap gonna be no good. We've got eye lasers. Hang on a second. What is it gonna be? The overhead's gonna land and Kale gonna take full advantage. Kale, do we spend that fatal blow? Not just yet, he says, Pewter. Overhead?
The overhead has fantastic range, and now he's gonna use the chameleon, or excuse me, cameo command grab right there, but he still owns the right side of the screen.
He gets the mix. That could have been the game. AP.
So close. It's one touch.
He needs just a little bit more. The stomp gonna be no good. The whirly bird. No punish on that. He dunks it. Are you serious? Kale's got to break. Kale has to break. But he can't, and that is it. And that is going to be attack potency, setting us to another game 5. How are we getting this good of a tournament off just an impromptu top 8? Absolute insanity. But I'll tell you what, Computerson, we gotta talk to this community. They've got to make some noise. We gotta see some hype in the chat, on the YouTube side, on the Twitch side, on the OnlyFans side, wherever you're watching from. Let us know you're here. Put some emotes in the chat, and let's go.
Oh my, I could be very mistaken, but I thought he got the breakaway just at the precise moment where he could have got away, but well, actually, no, I shouldn't say unfortunately, because it is fortunate for me, and all of us, unfortunately for him, but Game 5 is one of the greatest things that we can ever witness.
Well, I'll tell you what we're about to witness right now. Peak and Kale says, you know what, this is the break glass in case of emergency. The prize pool is well over $200, and now we gotta go, chat.
I was suspecting this might happen right now, and here it is. He's coming out with the Kung Lao, and he is going to play in a very vicious manner.
Lady of Chaos coming out with all the emotes, including her own. I see you. Magruith coming through with a little bit of heat. And now Attack Potency firmly in the lead. Kale, you cannot afford to give this up. Kale gonna answer back. His Kung Lao, in my opinion, the best in the world.
I would never argue against that. No doubt. And here we go, though. This is left side pressure. What can he do in return? The armor defeated. Odd trade right there, babe.
Overhead again, yes sir. And another down one. We are pushing on through, and that should be a punish. No, gonna be backdashing, but there comes the rocket, but he avoids it. Anti-rocket technology.
Yeah, really good defense. He's tried that armor now twice, and it hasn't worked either time, but you know what? That worked.
This is where it all matters. This is where it all matters.
Now he's gonna be more set play.
Wait, he drops it. Kale, not like this.
Why did the rocket disappear? He had the back two opportunity.
Attack Potency takes the round.
Thunderclap right there at a very crucial moment, and it had the range, babe. Here comes another back two, though. OnlineCale is not going to relinquish any opportunities.
Peterson, we are on the verge of a reverse 3-0. Big slice. And Kale, what's he got for us? We're gonna get the belly bump coming out. And Attack Potency does not have the lead, but they can bring that back. Overhead is gonna be money for Kale.
Great down forward check previous to that. He jumps over and just goes for a raw grab. Policy move, but it pays off.
Oh, that's gonna hurt. That's a huge punish. And this should be the beginning of the end on the side of OnlineCale, who needs one more round and just a little bit of change here. Now, AP gonna try to get their way out of the corner, uses the Darius, uses that whirly bird, and that is going to be the round. And this one coming down to the final round.
He knew that read was going to be up there, and it is final. And now Attack Potency still has a full bar if he needs a break, and he's using it right away, which he should.
Oh yes, 110%. Kale right now gonna try to keep this pressure on. The hat's coming out. AP needs to find their way in, but Kale right now, this is a bull and a matador type of set. Down two.
Yeah, Kale's gonna use all of his bar for offense right now. And let's see if he can continue to do so. And yes, he's gonna have screen advantage right now. This is gonna be crazy, especially after he blocked that 4-3.
All right, AP's turn. He's gonna throw Kale into the corner now and see what we can do here. Kale with a sizable life advantage. Doesn't get the mix though, but that Darius there, that should be a punish, but no, not quite.
Oh my goodness, just a little bit short-handed.
It's going, and this is gonna be the beginning of the end. OnlineCale on the verge of advancing, and I don't know if there's anything you can do, and this is gonna be Kale. One more hit would seal the deal.
It's gotta be a miracle.
And that is it. GG's to both. Attack Potency, thank you so much for coming through, and thank you so much for playing OnlineCale, getting it done, and now he is gonna be moving on. What a sequence, chat, and all I gotta say is GG's to both. OnlineCale, hey, we're seeing both these players that we thought were done BWood and OnlineCale have some sizable results. However, speaking of BWood, it is time for my General Shao man to my right to come out, or the Noob Cybot. We are getting you ready for that next losers match. By the way, this is losers quarterfinals. Let me correct that on the screen. And chat, let me take you back to show you what we're looking at right here. So if you're just joining us, this is where we are in the tournament. OnlineCale going to be making that march. We are sending this one your way. And now, BWood taking on Dwarf. This should be either the Noob Cybot or the General Shao taking on the Homelander coming from Dwarf. Invites are out, chat. Let's go!
These matches have been so incredible right there. Great games to both of you guys. Kale right there and AttackPotency put on a fantastic show for us. Oh, top of the tops. Unbelievable.
No, it's a very, I'm having such a blast with this, man. This is an insane stream, an insane event. And by the way, AttackPotency saying, you know what, Kale, you got me. Fair enough, man. You love to see the sportsmanship.
It was a fantastic game. I mean, it went down to the wire right there. Final round. I mean, what more can you say?
Can't say much, man, but all we can do is continue to move on. And BWood, what do we got from him, man? All right, it's going to be BWood Computerson. Let me get you up in here. And then let me go ahead, and who else is coming through? Big Dwarf is coming through, that's right. I'm going to invite them both, man.
Well, you know what? And 120 people I see in the Twitch chat are all my goats. And everybody that's in the YouTube channel, yo, my goats too. Oh my goodness, we got them from streaming all over the place. Love to see it.
And you can see that the YouTube and the Twitch side are actually battling it out. 124 on the YouTube side, 118 on the Twitch side. But you know what? All I gotta say is every single one of you guys, we appreciate it. And now we've got to give you your money's worth. We legally have to at this point.
Love to see you all, no matter which avenue you're choosing to view this. We fucking very much appreciate it. Sorry for my curse words. And let's continue here at the character selection screen. It's going to be Noob Cybot against another almighty Homelander.
I will speak on how much better Dwarf has gotten over the last couple months. When he first started, even he would admit he wasn't really all there. He's gotten so much better now. Chat, let's go. This is going to be your last losers quarterfinal set. Let's see who is going to be coming out. By the way, Hitman taking on... Hitman, who is he taking on? He's going to be taking on Bohan in winners finals.
Well, we will find out very shortly right here. Diabolical Dash is going to do some overhead damage there, assisted by Farah. And now he's continuing right now. Dwarf providing much amount of offense.
Yes, he is. And right now, BWood can answer right back. BWood going to take the lead. Look at him. He's still got those combos.
He's going to finish up right there.
He cracks him in the air. Big up block, though.
What was that exchange?
It was a hell of an exchange, I will say that. By the way, Hitman and Bohan, make sure those invites are locked and make sure they are loaded. Looks for the up block, does not get it. Can he get his cameo involved? Yes, he can, most certainly. He was jumping into range. Dwarf right now, going to be punching him back. However, a bit of a drop there on the side of Dwarf.
A little bit too far away to get that Farah overhead right now, but the back throw is going to remain true.
Overhead!
Shadow kick just went right through the laser, and oh my god, what a reaction by BWood right there.
BWood looking good right now. He will take that first round, however, he will need more. And I will say, Dwarf is taking the bait on those up blocks a little bit too much.
Going through is going to eat the high laser, but you know what? He has the meter to afford it. Got out of it, and oh no, instead he's eating another combo right here. Meanwhile, operating with a full-ass check-in count is Dwarf.
Nice. All right, once again, we are moving and we are cruising. B, we're going to be picking that up. Not going to be enough to give him the life lead, but it will be close. What's going on, Horn Witch? I see you hanging out with us. Much love.
Bomb setup is in play right now. Great jump back. Let's see if he's going to ignite it. He does, but the block is available.
And Dwarf appears to be Dwarf appears to be just a step behind on this, Peter. However, another low coming through, and another one. We are still going to be punching this one away. And here comes Big BWood. He's going on it.
Yeah, forcing the break right there. No meter now available, while as BWood is gaining meter with every strike.
The Janet's loaded. Sorry to interrupt you, Computerson. However, BWood is on the verge here. One more hit would assure of this. And he thought he was going to guess right on that, but no, he actually still blocks low. And he's got to spend that fatal blow. You do not have a choice. And he's going to let it rip just like me inside of an elevator.
I would say you have to let the fatal blow fly right there. Fatal blow might be a different situation there, but look, I think this is gonna actually clean it up here.
No, he's not. He's not dead. That last hit scales pretty bad.
I'm wrong. I've been wrong before. I'll be wrong again.
However, he cannot afford it. He's got to go for the eye laser, but that's going to be Dwarf, the clutch mode. Ice in his veins and lasers in his eye. Closes it out, and BWood right now got to be shaking his head after that one, Peter. Oh, tell me what you see.
I clipped him with the crotch level laser right there at the end. I thought the fatal blow was going to kill it, didn't. But look at the momentum continues now. And BWood is definitely got to find a way to get out of here besides the breakaway. He's got to get some offense going.
All right, the overhead yet again, but once again, we are still going to be punching this one along. Nice eye lasers coming out the jump in, and now Dwarf appears to be pulling away right here. BWood losing a lot of steam on that last round, and this is going to be all Dwarf.
Oh, it is so tough. Once you get one button from Homelander, and Dwarf is going to finish it up right there in a definitive manner. Brutality and all, staring him right in the face as he does so. BWood right now going to recalibrate. It's going to be fine.
All right, yes, that Dwarf, who looked like he was dead to rights in round number 2. I got to say, Chad, BWood, is it time for the general? Shall we see what's on the line? Ultimately, it is up to him. And by the way, I'm sorry, Slowfast, asking about the U2 Easy. I needed another emote space, bro. I'm going to put it back. I just have to kind of recalibrate those. Let's get you back to the action. Computer saying, all right, BWood going to be down 0-1. His main character is General Shao. Is that the character to pick against this?
General Shao.
I can't argue against it.
Kung Lao.
BWood is a fantastic General Shao player, and I will not argue against his opinion right here. If he thinks this is the way to go, I believe.
And we do see him come out with his true main in the form of that General Shao. 200 total people watching this. All I gotta say is we're having a great time, and hopefully you are as well. And Lucky Nut, hopefully I'm saying that right. Thank you so much and for the follow, and welcome aboard.
Kung Lao on this side, that's a weird choice. Or I shouldn't say it's a weird choice, but it's a choice I haven't seen in a long time. But it seems to be working a great effect right now. Look at BWood continue the pressure here on the right side of the screen versus Dwarf.
Oh, he goes for the armor, does BWood. And BWood, yes, don't forget, this man was top 12 at EVO, and they don't just give that out.
Absolutely, this is not a person that's just making it up on the fly. They absolutely know what they're doing. Gonna be able to get underneath the lasers?
He gets hit. And now Dwarf with one more sequence should be ready for that fatal blow, one would think.
Dwarf's cracking one up right now. Let's see what the other opportunity right here is for BWood.
The load, there's no way he spent that. He's got to catch out. BWood has meter and he's going to spend it. He should have just cashed out into that fatal blow. Dwarf finds himself in a familiar position, and BWood's going to go in. He said, we're going in. Is that going to hit? And it does. Dwarf snipes it out of the air.
Dwarf clips it right there, and that was such a crazy trade right before it. That's going to take up the round here. BWood has got to be shaking his head. I know what I would be doing. I'd be staring at my controller right now like...
The controller would be through the wall if that happened to me, Chad, just to let you know.
Fight.
No, but you would maintain your composure like a professional competitor would.
Definitely not.
Continuing here, great block, and now BWood is on the offensive prowl. Axe is on the ground, overhead is intact. Kung Lao hat was there too, and he's gonna just disregard that armor.
That's another pickup from BWood. And yo, what's going on? Grayson the Great says, Vape Code stream at night. Oh, I'm in. Dude, we appreciate you. And welcome back to the stream. Dwarf right now. He's got some tough sledding ahead of him, Peter, if he's gonna bring this round back.
He had a good answer back right there, and now he's got a full meter as well. But another good block and an armor through, but now he's gonna eat a back throw.
And that is it. BWood is only down by 1 round at this point. And by the way, Slowfast, yes, this is the last match of losers for now.
BWood clutching up right there. Let's see if he can tie this up because
that's a combo! Dwarf, maybe with not a ton of matchup knowledge against the orbiting hat. If you get hit by that, the hit stun is insane. And Trees, we see you in the YouTube side. Welcome to the stream.
Pressure continues right now, but overhead fair is going to give him a big combo opportunity. And now Dwarf is going to delete some of that damage that he just incurred before.
Nice. Okay, this is absolutely going to sting. This is going to hurt. And into the sky we go. Big stomp again coming out of BWood, and there's nothing to save him here. He's gonna die to this, and that's gonna be BWood tying this up. What a set we have on our hand. Computer said we just did a random North American tournament, and these guys all decided to show up and show out.
Absolutely they have right now. What a display we've already seen, and BWood cooking, coming back with a huge counter argument there after that 1-0 deficit. Now it is 1 apiece. Fantastic stuff.
That is good. That is good if your name is BWood on that. But now if you're Dwarf, I don't think you do any window shopping. I think this is the only character he plays, and I don't think he has another cameo with this. Pursuing Breeze, great to see you in the chat.
Oh, absolutely. Pursuing Breeze. Hi, thank you. Hope you're doing great on this fantastic Friday. Fantastic and fantastic. Hopefully it could be both.
Good job.
Computers, I did not expect so many game 5s. This could be another one, by the way. By the way, Hitman and Bohan, make sure those invites are locked and loaded. We'll play on whoever sends me that invite first. We'll play on your server. Let's go!
Round
We
one.
could be on the road well to it right here. Let's see we have a round start.
All right. Now Dwarf right now trying to maintain the distance. Shout out to COVID. And now though we are sending this one southbound on the I-10 freeway. BWood right now with a giant combo, and he gets the mix. Drops it partially.
Lighting fast on the overhead armor right there too. But now here comes the answer back. The pressure is going to continue with Dwarf.
Oh, that's a full combo, by the way. BWood with the matchup knowledge and says, welcome to die. And now what do you do here? All right, good defense yet again from Dwarf, and a solid response.
Armor's right through the Farah overhead attempt right there, but instead, look at the counterplay right now. Dwarf is
Oh, he
continuing
just
to
lights up.
abuse
Are
the
you
punish.
serious? Does he break away? Here's the Lau hat, the plus frames as well. BWood is gonna mash his way to a round 1 win, and BWood looking like he never left, and it looks like he's starting to wake back up in the competitive scene. This is the BWood we were hoping for.
Fight.
Fantastic maneuvering right there by BWood. Just like absolutely deleting a lot of the buttons and opportunities that are afforded to Homelander.
Correct.
And right now, Dwarf has got to be sitting there punching himself at some point.
All right, Dwarf, he's had a lot of opportunities here. He cannot afford to let this one go to waste. And by the way, a lot of Homelander today, but this character, second to none online, in my opinion.
And that was a brilliant side switch right there. He's going to be able to continue more right side pressure. He's going to block what BWood has to offer, even though the teleport combo was there. Oh, he deleted it, but he had to use the break.
And by the way, Blackout saying, I just cooked the best dinner for my family. I'm proud of myself. Dude, awesome, man. Awesome to hear. Did you make a ribeye steak? That's what I want to know. Fried fish, mashed potato. Oh, that sounds amazing. Dude, hell, dude, you got another plate? Let me get some.
That sounds amazing. Cooking dinner for the family, oh my God, and nothing better than that.
Oh, wait, hang on a second, though. BWood, he can still bring this back, but he's not going to, because I'll tell you why. We've got a diabolical dash on the side of Dwarf. He's going to bring that home. This is the most important round between these two. Gets the big stomp. I was not expecting that.
Forcing the, yeah, I was not either. And forcing the breakaway there, very opportunistic for him. Now he's going to get some low laser and some more right side pressure. This is going to be a big hold, 300 plus. All right, Dwarf 4. Oh, please and thank you.
Slow fast. I'm an MK content creator. I don't have money. However, I'll tell you what we do have. We have Dwarf coming through with all the bombos in the world. BWood in a ton of trouble. Stop.
Great duck right there. He's piled on so much damage already, babe. Let's see what this throw can dictate after the pace change.
Oh, what a beautiful duck. I'm sorry, what a beautiful dodge out of that. And now Dwarf, though, he seems like he's settling in, and this should be the game. Assuming he does not drop this, but he goes for a reset. BWood, another chance, but that is going to do it. And now Dwarf is going to move on to a 2-1 score. And this, by the way, he's still not done. He's still going.
Oh no, not the look into my eyes. Oh my goodness. The down one, that low laser opened up everything right after he did the down one check. He had just had immediate, like a little bit of millisecond there, immediately into the low laser. You saw the result of it.
Yeah, all right, Dwarf, though, getting a lot more steam in his engine, a lot more wind in his sails. By the way, 2 trillion souls fade. Great to see you guys here. TLR representation, but now we've got to send it back your way and see who's going to be coming out on top as we go to this very next match.
Absolutely, indeed. Oh wait, I didn't even look at the chat. Oh, and okay, and asparagus. Oh, now it's a complete. Now it's like the best meal ever. Damn it.
And by the way, what is
I
this?
wish you could teleport that to me.
Echo Wow coming through with $7.22, saying, you know what, let's make this 2-2-2. The community saying, you know what, we're not done with that prize pool. Get it back in my face. Echo Wow, thank you so much for that donation. $7 coming on the board. Says, you know what, let's make this a little bit more uneven. 2, 2, and 2. You know what, Computerson? We can't stop him. We can't stop him whatsoever.
Let's go. I mean, why not? Oh my God! Thank you so much for the generosity of getting some more donos. Oh, what more could we ask for, man? Everybody, you're all total blessings and angels.
I'll tell you what we could ask for. A game number 5, and I want to see it, and I want to see it now.
Oh, that might happen. BWood might wait that happen, but right now, Dwarf has got some other ideas. He's bringing him to the left side here, working on almost a full bar.
Red shot.
BWood's got in response.
This is prime position for BWood. Immediately wakes up with some buttons. BWood not having that whatsoever. Big slam and balls to the face. Here comes Big Dwarf. Dwarf trying to catch him out of the air. Not going to quite be able to do it.
Good stuff
Stomp.
right there, and way to control the pace. Great spacing right there. He's gonna let everything go through this. Once the axe gets on the floor, there it is. Yeah, continue the pressure. Overhead is now available.
Oh,
A little bit too early.
BWood. And I'll tell you what. I'll tell you why we have such a big change here. He's going on his final boss slowdown in the form of the Tremor. This is BWood at his prime. Jump in with the unblock from Dwarf.
Fantastic up block right there, and he's going to continue here with a big side switch combo. Going down to the left. Another. He goes for again with the Farah.
Okay. Let's see it though.
Breaker there.
Tries to go for the chop, but that's gonna favor nobody else but Dwarf. He tried to set up the crystalline, was not able to, and these two are absolutely battling. Big pick up from BWood.
Dwarf was able to close in so fast in that previous exchange, but now BWood is dominating this. Armored right through that, axe on the floor. It's gonna stay there for a little bit. 329.
Nice. Oh, this is gonna be the round. This is gonna 100% clean it up, assuming he doesn't drop it. Wait a minute though, the big body of General Shao, but it's still gonna be Dwarf, and he moves on to set point. He needs this round.
Big time side switch, and yeah, correct you are. BWood needs this one. It's time for him to clutch up. Let's see what he does here mid-screen round start.
Okay, BWood still does not have meter though. He's very meter intensive though. He likes to get that damage. However, Dwarf, what do we got? Overhead, the low, into the whiff grab on that BWood. That could have been a free punish. However, hindsight is 2020.
We'll take that. Great defense though by BWood. Instead, oh, now he's eating the diabolical dash here on the other end. Fortunately for him, not going to do as much damage as a big combo would. But
Stuff's gonna be no good. The bowling ball pressure. The defense coming from Dwarf. That's a big punish though. BWood gonna pick that up. However, Dwarf says we're not doing any of that.
Oh, that's a great use though. Oh, and now he deleted Farah for a little bit, and he knocked him out of the sky right there while the axe is on the ground. He can reset that here. After this throw, he's got a lot of options.
The jump, that's a full punish for BWood. He's gonna tie this up. We're not done. He's gonna give him access to the fatal blow, the bowling ball.
He's bringing so much pressure right now.
And this is it, Chad. We are going to yet another Game 5. Computer said every single game except for one has been a Game 5. I put out those signups. 11 people signed up. But you know what? We got some of 11 of the best players we could ask for. Absolutely insane. And now we get ourselves another Game 5. BWood, you've made up for your past non-Game 5 with a Game 5 right here. And I appreciate that.
Oh my God, I'm sorry that I missed out on the previous Game 5s, but I'm really happy to have the privilege to have been here for the Game 5s I've witnessed, and oh my goodness, both of these players are putting on such a show, Vape. I love it.
Oh, they absolutely are. You better believe it, chat. I need to see emotes in the chat. Let me know you're here. Let me know you've got a pulse. Whether you're on the Twitch side, the YouTube side, OnlyFans side, it doesn't matter. This one is going down like 4 flat tires. I give you BWood taking on Dwarf, the final one. Hitman. By the way, get those invites locked and loaded. We will see you soon.
Round one.
Indeed, indeed, indeed. This is the pinnacle of what we want to see right here.
Okay.
Game 5 between two of the most fantastic players I can ever think of.
Coming out of North America, the region's proven to still be pretty strong. However, though, this is Dwarf right now. He is going insane right now. He is dealing out all sorts of damage.
Oh, the buttons are flying out at 100 miles an hour right there. But they're wise choice of armor by BWood right there. Now he's got a mid-screen dominance. Can he continue with this? Is that armor?
That's gonna be the round. He can't break. The meter is building, but I don't think it's coming back fast enough, and that is gonna do it. BWood finds himself in the lead for the first time in quite some time.
Round two.
That was what I would call quick twitch neutral right there by BWood. Got BWood right there, but now he's facing the back end of it because a little bit pissed off seems to be Dwarf. Let's see if we can continue here.
Overhead gonna not
Great
be.
block of the overhead Farah.
Not gonna find its mark on that one. Is gonna be Dwarf. Dwarf looking for any answers. However, nobody's home for those laser beams. BWood trying to march in. However, Dwarf trying to play the zoning game. The low gonna be good, and that's an outstanding lead. However, he drops it. Very unfortunate stuff.
Oh yeah, he wanted more out of that combo right now, but the low did connect. Instead, here goes the jump one crossover attempt. Axe is on the floor now. Overhead's available, but great defense right there by Dwarf.
Oh, stellar defense. BWood though trying to keep that axe on the ground, and that's gonna cost him perhaps the entire round. Plus frames though, he goes for it though. BWood still believes. Says at least let me get out of this corner. Big chop.
Armored wake up.
Trying to get some space, and the up block gonna send it home.
I am better.
Absolutely though, smart play right here. This is final Vape.
Right. Once again, we are moving and we are cruising, and this is going to hurt. A big overhead chop, and here comes none other than Dwarf. He has a significant lead.
got to bring Farah in twice on the overhead during that combo right now. Spending the bar, or saving the bar, more accurately, is what I should say.
Is that unblock damage?
Cross-up grab.
No, it is not. Hang on. Oh, no, I'm talking about the unblock damage. However, the 2-1 into the overhead. Still pressing along through is going to be none other than BWood. And he's trying to go for the parry. He gets blown up. And he says, you know what? I got to break. He's going to have no meter. But he's going to have corner position.
Oh, the aerial Farah is going to really sting a whole bunch right here, but he didn't get the end of it that he wanted.
Does he spin the fatal?
BWood is going to make advantage of this.
Good grab. All right, Dwarf, he's on the verge. He can see the win from here. It's not gonna be no good. Lasers are gonna be no good too. BWood, can we rob this? And the overhead, hang on, the tremor's loaded.
Goodness. What a scramble we have in front of us.
And he's gonna take it home. And BWood is moving on to top 4 territory. And BWood, I think I speak for a lot of people when I say you look like you're starting to come back, man. You look like you're right back at that peak level. Dwarf, thank you so much for playing. And I guess we can say right here, he barely got that win. Laugh at my joke, Chad. Laugh at my joke.
I knew you were gonna fucking say that. No, that was a great joke. I cannot. Oh my God, BWood coming through like you never fucking left. Fantastic match though by Dwarf. Oh my God, you guys put on such a show. Holy shit. And you know what? That's the first animality we've had today. So, you know what? I appreciate that.
A ton of animalities, I'll be perfectly honest. However, a big congratulations to BWood. Congratulations to Dwarf on your deep run in the top 8. However, chat, this is the big one, the one you've been waiting for. The 2 players coming from up north. Hitman taking on Bohan. Invites are out. This should be Homelander versus, I don't know who Hitman's coming out with. I don't think it's Homelander, though. Homelander has been the character of the event. However, we are starting to see that character start to lose a little bit here and there, as we just noticed. Now, Hitman versus Bohan, let's get it.
I'm laughing at everyone else appreciating the bear puns in the chat. It's fantastic. I love it. The bare necessities. Oh yeah, that's
all right.
What's the fucking name of that movie?
Jungle Book.
Why can't I remember it? Oh yeah, of course.
All right, chat. Well, I'll tell you what.
Right away.
Tell you what, man. Speaking of Disney, this is going to be cinema in itself. Hitman taking on Bohan. Let's get it.
Yes, Jungle Book. Forgive me when I'm slow at sometimes.
All right,
but also goated book.
Yes,
and movie.
Very much so. Very much so. The computer. Let me get you up in the house.
You know, when I watched the movie, I loved it. But when I read the book, I really loved it.
Hey, man. Hey, Disney's got some good books, man. People forget, man. All right, chat, let's send it home. Let's get it going.
Reading books is a thing.
Hey, man. I still read books from time to time, but I'll tell you this, guys, once again. Hey, by the way, on the YouTube side, it's getting a little bit quiet here. Let me know you guys are here. Let me know you've got a pulse.
Oh, yeah. Let's go. We are rocking right here, 115 in the Twitch. I can't see who's on the YouTube right now, but much love to all of you. And now, you know what? There's going to be much love spread to everybody because this is going to be a fantastic match.
Oh, it is. And you can see Hitman. I do believe this is actually his true main in the form of the Havoc. However, let's get it, chat. Let's send things your general direction. And now let's see if Bohan can find himself into grand finals.
Absolutely. Here, Hitman, we made it work. I must have got there right in time. And now let's see 2 of the superpowers of this game knuckling up.
All right, who's going into winners finals? We got to find out right here, and we've got to find out right now.
Gonna come up with a tremendous grab right there to open things up. Now let's see what they do here on the answer back, and the overhead is going to return a big amount of dividends right here because the damage continues and the offensive pressure does as well.
Okay, right now we see Bohan right now. He is struggling to keep up just a little bit with this Havoc. Let's see if he can find his bearings and keep those straight. However, Hitman interrupting literally everything. And hang on a second. MK1 coming through with $14 more, saying it's a numbers game. What is 14 plus 222? I don't even know what that means.
I don't know. I'm trying to calculate the amount of gunshots the striker just had there to afford this big combo opportunity.
MK1, thank you so much for the donation. Thank you so much for blessing the stream. And that goes to everybody who's been supporting, watching, lurking, and just making this event what it has been. It's been absolutely incredible. Bohan right now on the return. What do you got for us? More lasers?
Both got full bars here. You've got to break it any opportunity if a combo becomes in play.
Hitman.
Look at that dunk. Masterful right under there.
Hitman, the long legs of the Havoc gonna take it home. Hang on, give me 1 second. Hey Siri.
Round 2. Fight.
What's 222 plus $14?
really have to ask Siri for that. Okay, anyways.
236,
here comes
chat.
Hitman.
I am the smartest man alive, all right? I'll have you know. What have I been missing? Tell me now.
I think you've been missing Hitman being the smartest man alive because he is dishing out so much damage. He doesn't need to calculate the numbers to know that that breakaway was wasted at 1091 health. He's going to continue right here, and he's going to take the round. I mean, he's got a full bar. This is pretty much it.
Lady of Chaos saying, oh, that is going to be it. By the way, yes, to your point, Hitman going to be taking that one. Throwing up in his face reminds me of every first date. However, Chad, Lady of Chaos saying we are $31 away from 267. Is it going to happen? That would be absolutely cinematic and peak. However, once again, Hitman going to be coming through with that game 1 win. Computerson, right now, he is looking good.
I don't doubt that is a possibility because we've seen it happen before. It can certainly happen again. Let's continue, though. Oh my goodness, fantastic damage right there by Havoc.
All right, Chad, let's get you back to it. Let's send it your way, and let's see if Bohan can come out with any more heat. And there are collectively over 200 people watching this stream together on the YouTube and Twitch side. We appreciate you guys on all fronts. And now, let's go. And now, Bohan says it's time for a little bit of T1000. You got time for this, Pewter?
Oh, absolutely. He's going through the liquid metal robot right now. I see some people shouting out Mississippi right there, rooting on their homeboy. Let's see if he can pull through for them, or let's see if the stupid double team cop, I shouldn't say stupid, but the double team of cops right here is going to be tough.
The boys in blue are definitely coming through and making an appearance. Yo, what's going on? Jeezy saying I highly disagree. I bet. Jeezy, Rocket League tonight, the second the stream is done. That's in order.
Oh, yeah. Why not?
All right, overhead, though,
There
coming.
comes liquid metal.
Nice. All right, Hitman looking a little bit clean. A little bit too clean. I don't like that sort of stuff.
Both of them have Striker on their side right now, and now it's becoming a really advantageous person for, point for Bohannon.
All right, though, we are continuing to poke, and this is gonna hurt. Does he spend the fatal blow? No, he drops it. And that should be a punish, and it is, but he doesn't get the optimal one. Tries to go poke special on that one. And this Striker, though, but that's gonna be Bohan taking it home.
Do you know?
Oh my, he had such beautiful defense before that too, but the armor broke that right now. He's gonna also relinquish some stage position.
Nice. Oh, and a 4-3 Jaja Spoon X coming through. By the way, Hitman, he's a little bit too fresh. He said he used to have a soap addiction, but then he got clean. However, Chad, let's continue to march it to the center of the screen. King Noel, thank you so much for the follow.
Great overhead right there. Jump 3 is gonna help out again. Look at the continuing buttons right now. Bohannon is on a rampage at the moment.
Bohannon is looking amazing. Hey, there's no other way to call it right now. And he's trying to out-pizza the HUD. He is the Michael Jordan of stabbing people. And another overhead. That's a huge punish, though.
Great response right there by Hitman. And he's gonna continue the pressure here if he can get in.
Oh, hang on a second.
There he does in a moment's notice right there. Assist by a certain gunshot. It's over. It's over.
That is going to do it. That is going to no, wait, no. 900, yes, 900 health. He's dead. Wait, we got to check with the cat. We got to check with the cat.
Now, well, we are going to check with the cat, but either way, it's still going to be 1 round apiece, and yeah, that's it.
Okay, I can confirm he's dead.
549. Oh my goodness, I hope so.
Final round. Fight.
Ping is spiking. It doesn't look as crystal clear as you'd hope. However, though, these guys are already in the thick of it. This match simply needs to be played.
Hitman is now continuing the damage, and look at that. He's taking 408 right out of the gate, and now he's going to continue here. He's going to shove him to the side because the Tamil wasn't available.
Beautiful duck coming on the sides of Bohannon. However, a bit of a drop to him on that. 4-3, 4-3 into the overhead, though. The bomb squad to help pick it up.
Yeah, he wanted to pick that one up, but he's still continuing with big-time damage. Safe jumping, too. Look at him just nullify the Striker and the helping hand.
And yo, Genmaj, I see you hanging out in the chat on the YouTube side. Welcome aboard. Great to have you here. By the way, if you're on that YouTube side, feel free to like that video. Help support us. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, consider doing so.
Fantastic down 4 check right there. Gonna have a bunch of blood balls in tow, and he's gonna avoid that liquid metal transport, but instead advancing gunshots twice in a row.
Overhead chop, and that is going to be enough. That is going to be a 2-0 score for Hitman, who says the ping is not crystal clear, but we're still going to fight through it. And Jeezy, I see you now on the YouTube side. Rocket League, after this is done. I demand it.
I will definitely play some Rocket League, but oh my goodness, that was quite a display right there. Helping hand to take it through. Good stuff. Havoc is on the side of respect right now.
And yo, Glockley says that I just stumbled into the dynamic duo himself. It's all Computerson, man. I'm just here for the good looks. He's the one talking, all right? He's the one doing it.
I'm doing my best. No, thank you for inviting me. And as I always like to say,
Temple of
I'm delighted to be invited, and it's a privilege to be here. You know, what more can I say?
This is the real battle going on. We're just looking at the ping.
In chaos.
All right,
Absolutely,
looks good
yeah.
for now. Looks good for now.
The chat will continue to battle about the ping, but it is what it is. I wish we could, you know, fix our own NRS servers, but instead, what's getting fixed right here is some big time damage being dealt out by Bohan.
All right, by the way, I have Vengeful Spirit in the chat saying, can I come freeload on your couch and eat your snacks, Dave? I'd be offended if you didn't, Vengeful. And that is all I gotta say. Welcome to the stream.
What kind of snacks you have? I wanted to do that too.
Slim Jims, man. Hey, people forget it. They're good. However, right now, Bohan is taking it to Hitman, as you can see from my left. And now trying to move towards those eyelasers to my right.
Yeah, Hitman's dealing with a huge life deficit, and it is not going to be afforded any favors right there by the low laser. Right now, Bohan is looking to avoid the sweep.
He doesn't know this yet, but I'm watching this from his living room. Hey, slow pass. Hey, man, I'm in my living room as well, man. And as you guys know, I actually stream in my birthday suit. It makes me more aerodynamic. I've been trying to get Computerson on it. He won't do it. People forget, man. Let's go.
No, I wear the suits that they wear like when you're doing bobsledding.
And that is going to get it
That's
done.
what I do when I'm playing video games.
final round.
All right, chat. Well, Computerson, this is now going to be Hitman on set point.
Oh my goodness, right you are. Let's see if Bohannon can interrupt that. And oh no, Stryker is going to give him a counter argument in the form of several gunshots to the abdominal region. And now the combo is just going to continue right here. Here comes Hitman. He is striking at all times.
Of course, BWood, of course, man. He's saying that, by the way. Everyone knows that, man. People forget, but I do not. However, a down one coming from Bohannon. And now Hitman on the verge. Can he take this out? I am just going to tell you guys straight up, there is going to be some giant teabags if Bohannon loses this round. And this is it. This is going to be Hitman. Chad, Exhibit A. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. And he goes for the photo finish. And that is it.
Big time on the scoop. Hitman is taking it through. He's trading hearts right now. It's absolutely disgusting Havoc behavior. Love to see it.
Hitman saying DQ him. Hey, man, you're partially the reason why he's going to be dropping down. He's halfway there. However, Hitman can be in the grand finals. He knows he needs more, though. He knows that this is going to be top one, man. Top one or nothing. Let's get you back to that next match, Chad. And let me show you how things are going to be looking. And by the way, BWood and Kale, I have seen this match at least 6 or 7 times. Every single time it is cinema. However, this is going to be their 2026 versions. Let's see how this is going to go. Once again, this is going to be none other than Hitman moving on to grand finals. Chat, coming up next, I give you OnlineCale. Take it. Wait, didn't Dwarf? Wait, BWood won that one, right? BWood won that. I'm tripping. Yes. I'm just a complete moron. All right, chat. Okay,
No,
listen,
you're
guys.
not.
I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed. I did not graduate college. I didn't even graduate high school. Chad, let's send this your way. My brain is massive,
Oh my
Chad.
God. Fantastic win there by Hitman, and OnlineCale and BWood are about to show up as well. This great games to both, first of all, because Bohan and you played your ass off, and everybody here that has made it to this point. What are we at now? I don't even remember the prize pool.
$236, which is insane.
Oh my.
Communities perhaps trying to get us to that 300 mark. I would not allow it. That being said, I probably would allow it. Let me get you in the building, Computerson, and as always, let's call it like we see it. Let's tag team this.
We continue to rise, and so does the talent and the level of intensity of all the games we've been seeing. These guys have all been fighting their asses off tonight.
All right, this is going to be none other than losers semifinals. BWood, he's been looking pretty crisp, but now he finds out a slow buzz. Yeah, this has still been a very, very hotly contested affair. BWood right now going to be taking on OnlineCale. Let's get it. All right. Well, by the way, let me see.
On the way, looking forward to this one, man. Let me tell you.
Let's get Kale up in the house.
BWood has been cooking. Kale is always ready to cook. This is going to be a fantastic one to see who faces off in the grand finals, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Indeed, indeed. Give me one moment here. I'm going to grab a beverage.
All right, chat. Once again, we are rolling. We are continuing to get it, though, by the way, Kale, yeah, are you getting those invites? And Lady of Chaos saying, place your bets while you can. All right, Kale coming out of STG, and it is going to be BWood coming out of Sin. This is going to be losers semifinals, chat. Make some noise and let's get it.
Kano.
Ladam said, Bohan and DQ'd, are you serious?
Hanging Gardens.
If
Let me see.
Raiden can beat you, so can
All right, Bohannon, thank you so much for playing. All right, so we're one match short. So the winner of this goes to grand finals.
Round 1. Fight.
All right, let's do it. BWood, he knows that this is the one that matters. The winner of this goes to grands. I see it, Platinum. Thank you so much for letting me know. The down one, Kale coming through with the frosty, freezing technology. Into the sky, though, this is gonna hurt. We are seeing it here. We are seeing it right here. And now the overhead chop trying to go for more freeze. A very interesting pick, I will say, coming out of Kale. And all right, BWood gonna be answering right back. BWood looking for that mix.
All right, just returned right now. Oh my God, what a battle we have going on. OnlineCale in the lead.
We do have
the breakaway right now.
We do have some
BWood.
We do have some news, computers. And by the way, Bohannon did DQ. Overhead chop and another low. And this is gonna be Kale taking the first round.
Yeah, with the strong Kung Lao we are used to seeing right now. I'm sorry to hear about the DQ. I hope everything's okay.
All right, well, we're gonna be cutting that one match short. This is losers finals.
Indeed, indeed. There's a lot of marbles on the line, aren't there?
Nearly $250.
The Sub-Zero cameo. Super creative usage right there. Kung Lao,
Nice.
oh my God. Kale has really got some cool tech on display.
All right, once again, we are going and we are flowing. A nice, beautiful low coming the way of OnlineCale. All right.
Look at him dash away the, oh my God, the magnificence of the Scream engine.
Overhead.
Now let's see what he continues.
BWood with a flawless block. BWood takes a turn back, and BWood is on the verge. He tried to get that Kano there just in time, but that overhead one more, and the down two to end it from BWood.
The fantastic power of Shao cinches it up right there. BWood is on point today.
All right, down one, technology still on the loose. Shout outs to everybody on the YouTube side, the Twitch side, Computerson. All the marbles are on the line. That's gonna hurt though. BWood making the wrong call, and Kale taking this one eastbound on the I-10.
Yeah, great call up on the cross up opportunity right there. Kale's taking every advantage. Back, yeah, the back two is going to do a bunch of damage in conjunction with the Sub-Zero cameo. That is so hard to deal with, and he's continuing to abuse it. But now he's going to be a back throw. Let's see what BWood can do after this.
BWood would need a Christmas miracle for this one. The jump in the Kano, but the up block gonna send it home. And OnlineCale just like that. That is one way to get ahead just like that. All I gotta say is OnlineCale, he is looking good. There is no ifs, ands, or buts about it.
Oh my, and the helmet lays upon the ground after that stylish brutality right now. Let's see what we're gonna do here. Kung Lao is almighty, especially when the pilot is OnlineCale. Let's see what BWood has to recalibrate right here.
All right, well, BWood, if he's gonna change cameo, now is gonna be the time. And by the way, BWood saying that he picked that sub cameo, he knew exactly what he was doing with that. However, let's see how BWood responds. Does he go window shopping? Do we come out with the Tremor? No, he's gonna come out with the Kano again.
If Raiden can beat you,
I mean, I know that anything BWood does is not just by accident. He's not just fucking around. He's trying to win right here. And so let's see if he can do it. Shao Kahn is almighty. He is locked in for that.
Yes, sir. So it'll be the same matchup we saw last time. However, different battle tactics to be for sure. You can see BWood, by the way, trying to flawless block that. The jump in coming. Overhead is going to be good coming for BWood.
Fantastic stuff right there to scoop him up. Even though the Sub-Zero cameo is going to catch him, it was still opportune, but instead the timing favors OnlineCale. Look at him continue this combo. Going to be 387 on the left side.
By the way, Subby, I see you in the chat. Are you signed up for Vienna? I believe I saw your name in the bracket. Are you actually going? Nice. He's looking for that kill shot. Kale, what do you got for us? And you know he's looking for that overhead. Yeah, why lasers to get you out of rotation?
Big time decisions to be made right here.
Good low. And BWood trying to get that shimmy neutron. Kale not having any of this. However, what's the result gonna be? He gets it. He had the win. And the low. And BWood's on the verge. And BWood's gonna armor right through that. And Team Panther! What is this? Team Panther coming through with 10 gifted subs on top of the 100 they just donated a couple days ago. Team Panther, thank you so much, my man. And all I gotta say is thank you so much for all the love you always bring to the channel and all the heat. You guys don't know, in MK11 and early MK1, Panther was a force. And we hope to see you back, man. and 10 subs on the board to crush that sub goal. Almost $250. What more could you ask for, Computer? I truly don't know.
Much appreciated, Panther the GOAT. We have seen you show so much love to the community in the past, and it's so awesome that you're continuing to do it. And especially here, where it's just us, you know, just us talking about one of our favorite games.
Indeed. Once again, if you've not already followed Team Panther, consider doing so. That was a team, by the way. An absolute force at MK11 and an MK1. And BWood, what do you got for us? The overhead chop, and that's gonna be the game. We are all tied up, a 1-1 score.
BWood is going to tie it up there against OnlineCale in a very heavily contested one. Oh my goodness, the chat's going nuts. So is BWood. This guy has not lost a step, let me tell you.
I gotta say, man, the marbles couldn't be any higher right now. OnlineCale, do we go window shopping perhaps for that Homelander? No way to tell except for to send it your way and to get going. Chat, let's send it and let's do it.
I think Kale's probably going to stay on Lau, but he knows better than me, so let's see what happens. But I think Lau is pretty strong, and it looks like it's going to continue right here with the different cameo.
Hanging Gardens.
Some general.
And I gotta say it, man, I gotta say it. BWood, he is looking like he's back. These are two players that called themselves Omega Washed. But you know what? I don't know, man. They're looking pretty good in my eyes. Computerson, as always, call it like you see it.
I think they're both looking fantastic, and it's going to continue to display itself right here. It's only a 1-1 match. There's the 4-3 step on, and now he's going to have an opportunity here with the axe on the ground, ignoring that flamethrower.
Hey, nice. And a nice overhead for that. Overhead is good, though, and BWood is in some trouble as Kale takes this one up to the stratosphere.
Oh, that's one of the most precious buttons right there for Kung Lao, and he's going to take advantage of it every time he can, and mix-up is going to be there, but no, a throw in return. What a Chicago punish we just saw right there.
All it took was close to $250 for these guys to get their bearings straight, and that is going to do it. That is going to be OnlineCale officially retaking that lead.
Kale is in control right there as far as the momentum goes here in this round, and let's see what BWood has to say about it. He's going to be able to tech the throw. Can he combine here at mid-screen?
All right, Kale, though, he's going to try to put the squeeze on him. Not going to be as successful as of now. Tries to go for that up block. BWood, though, being very cautious about his movements, though. OnlineCale, what is it going to be? Another low, and here comes BWood.
BWood coming with major fury right here. Axe on the ground. Kano be damned. He's going to continue, pick the axe right back up. Oh, he's going to eat the armor, but now we got some mid-screen duos.
Solid defense and solid matchup knowledge coming from BWood himself. However, this is not going to be easy. These two had to face off for the top 8 spot at EVO, if my memory serves correct. Overhead, though, that's a huge punish coming from Kale. He's going to let loose with the fatal blow. This should be enough. Wait, BWood has meter. BWood has meter, and he spends it.
The meter just got gained at the last possible moment, and now he's got to block the backwards uppercut from Sector. Oh my goodness, these guys are scrambling.
Kano knives. The low. Kale's gonna interrupt that. One more hit should be enough. It goes for the poke and the special, and that is gonna be OnlineCale. Moving on to, taking a 2-1 lead just like that. Kale looking incredible.
It ain't over yet, and that was such a scramble at the end. I could not believe he avoided the rocket right there before that finale right there by OnlineCale. That was amazing stuff by BWood, and I know he's probably looking at his controller right now like, oh, I had that.
Well, I'll tell you what, Computerson, these guys are playing, they are very evenly matched, but just like my love life, it is a matter of inches that separates them. Chad, let's go.
Kung Lao. General
Oh my goodness, indeed, that was a matter of a very small amount on the health bar right now. Let's see what they can do. And I think, yeah, the General Shao has to be the correct choice. Keep on with that because that was so close.
Oh yes, 110% chat. BWood taking on OnlineCale. Let's do it. It's a game of vengeance. What's going on, Ryu? I know I'm going to hear about that later in your stream, but you know what? I accept it. I accept my fate. I don't like it, but I kind of do. However, overhead chop coming from BWood, going to land that one with ease. And Kale right now is kind of getting bullied here in the corner, Pewter.
Oh yeah, BWood is taking advantage of all those opportunities he had at forward to him right there. And unfortunately, the armored wake up was going to be ducked under. Now he's got to deal with the defensive Kale and the offensive retreat.
All right, you got to be careful for that mix. Does BWood right now, getting peppered. Low again. Kale right now, though, getting bodied here, and he gets sent into the corner. Where's the armor? There is no armor, and BWood is only down by 1 round. Do we potentially, Computers, and dare I say, get another game 5?
It is definitely in the realm of possibility right here, especially with BWood being the pilot here of General Shao. Very powerful. Gonna continue there. Gonna eat some armor. What do they do at Nooch?
All right. Overhead yet again. Oh, that is gonna sting though, and Kale immediately gets right back up.
Expertly micro-ducked right there on the throw attempt, and now he's continuing on offense. He is not gonna let it stop. He's forcing the breakaway.
All right, overhead chop gonna be no good on this bad boy. Once again, BWood trying to make his way in, trying to avoid all the projectiles that OnlineCale is bringing his way.
And Kale's got a big health lead as well right now. He's going to continue at mid-screen, continue offensive pressure. He's not going to stop what's provided him.
All right, OnlineCale gonna go ahead and go on set point with that one. BWood, he needs this round more than ever. Let's find out if he can get it.
Trying for it there. Unblock attempt. The throw is just going to do normal damage, but still 110 on a side switch. Pretty nice. Kano nice to throw some other visual confusion into your mind.
Overhead slice gonna be good. Kale with no armor. He gets backtracked and then gets countered.
Continuing here at neutral.
Oh,
Let's see what we got here. Kano's going to provide some difficulty, but Kung Lao is
Overhead!
unfettered. Oh my god. What a counterattack by Kale. And he's going to continue right there.
Okay.
Dash kick just to get in there.
Nice, beautiful stuff yet again. And this is gonna be tough sledding for BWood. He's gotta find a way out of this corner.
Oh my god, tricky stuff to defend right there, but he hits the long distance laser. What can he do right now? It's
Down
one-touch
two.
territory here. Oh no, the Kano laser gets it yet again. This is tough right here.
All right, BWood. What's it gonna be right here? Somebody's gotta make the call. Sector rockets on the loose. He tries it, but hang on a second. 25 seconds left. Who's gonna get it done? BWood right now, and that's gonna be it, chat, and that is gonna be OnlineCale taking it home, and he moves on to grand finals just like that. What a performance, and all I gotta say is GG's to all. To both these players. And now, chat, we've got to talk. We've got to discuss some stuff. Give us your recap on that set.
What a fantastic match right there. It came down to scramble opportunities at so many of those rounds that we just saw. And ultimately, Kale clutched it up, but goodness gracious, that was such a highly contested one. I can't express it enough how good these players are.
Oh, absolutely, Chad. Let's send it back your way. Let's get you back to the bracket. And now let me show you exactly how things are looking. Actually, let me get you to the right one.
Oh, goodness gracious. BWood, it is heartbreaking in your return. You had so much momentum right there. But OnlineCale prevails. I mean, what else can I say? But BWood, god damn it, you played your ass off, and I love to see the heart. I could see it in your gameplay.
That is true. That is true. But either way, with that result, it's gonna be OnlineCale actually kind of leapfrogging here. Let me show you exactly where his path is going. It's gonna be OnlineCale going to losers finals. However, Bohan did have to DQ, so we're setting this man upstairs. And by the way, guys, I got some news for you. This is not going to be top 1 payout. This is going to be top 3 payout. So with that right here, it is going to be now BWood in the money. It is going to be OnlineCale in the money, and it is going to be Hitman in the money. Chad, let's do it though. Now you've got to fight for your life on this bad boy. Let's go.
Oh yeah, and you got to be a beastie boy. You got to fight for your right to party.
Hey man, you get guaranteed some money, you get some guaranteed cheddar, but now, with a prize pool this big, you can't play around with it too much like that. So, guys, let's do the damn thing. Let's get it going. Hitman taking on OnlineCale. And let's see who's gonna be coming out on top, chat. Invites are ready. Let's send it your way.
All right, waiting for the invos right here. Here is the finale. Hitman v OnlineCale right now. This is going to be an absolute entertainment. Appointment viewing, I might say.
Oh yeah, no, this is gonna be peak cinema, chat. This is gonna be peak cinema. Nearly $250 raised. All I gotta say, man, is who is gonna get it. This is, oh wait, go ahead and send another invite my way, either Kale or Hitman.
All right, waiting on mine as well right here. 114 in the Twitch. I don't know how many we got on YouTube. Still balling over there.
120.
Much love to everybody on each side. 120. Oh my God, we are cooking.
All right, by the way, Hitman coming out on the winner's side of things. Chat though, this is gonna be crazy.
Oh my goodness, indeed. I am highly anticipating this. I'm awaiting this. I have not, you know, I should have that Floyd banner. Instead, I picked Madam Bro.
Yes. Did you actually ever end up unlocking Floyd?
No.
And all right.
I should have it.
Keep in mind, though, if Kale wins this, he needs to win 6 games, a total of 6.
Gotta reset the bracket at this point right here. I am joining the room. Thank you much for the invite right there. I will be on my way shortly.
Where the hell is Kale?
And yeah, if anyone's capable of doing it though, Kale is certainly capable of resetting the bracket right here. But you know what we have? A very worthy adversary on the other side right now. Hitman. He came to play, you know that.
All right, let's get it, chat. It's going to be Hitman. It's going to be Kale. Invites are out. Let's get both players here. They are here. And, of course, Hitman coming out on that winner side of the bracket. Chat, I give you grand finals. The final match, nearly $250 in that prize pool. And all I got to say is thank you so much to this incredible community for allowing us to do these events. And, chat, we got to go, and we've got to roll.
Indeed, indeed. Both the players are in the venue right now. We're going to see.
Peacemaker. Booyah! Homelander.
All right, FTG versus STG.
Pardon me, I had a little hiccup there. Sorry.
You're forgiven. Trust me, we have forgiveness technology. Chat, let's go.
Should have hit the mute button. Anyways, right now we have Peacemaker versus the almighty Homelander, piloted by OnlineCale. Hitman, let's see what we can do here. Convince him to get out of this side of a potential reset.
Yes, sir. Hang on a second, though. We are still rolling, and we are still going. Big flutes of doom coming out to my left, but now we've got some torpedoes to my right. And, chat, if you are just getting here, whether you've just got here or you've been here the entire time, I give you the grand finals, the final match in OnlineCale. He knows every reason why he's got to sweat his ass off.
Oh, and he's swinging heavy right now. He's continuing the damage right here. Left side, just domination right there. He's taking real estate. He's going to do the back throw. Look at the flight cancels.
All right, so the 1-1, and we are pushing on through, though. This is going to be Kale. And a second.
Here we go. Got over that. Oh my goodness, he's continuing the damage right here. Gonna clean that one up with very much ease, I would say.
All right, yes, Kale looking very good indeed, but Hitman, he needs to answer back. Kale looking to win those 6 games. And he says that this is the character to do it. Keep in mind, Hitman did have a 3-0. Oh my God, what a duck coming from Hitman!
Fantastic counterplay right there, eagerly to finish it up, and he goes for the cross-up indeed, forcing the breaker now.
All right,
What
Hitman
more
right
can
now
he do?
with the lead. Can he maintain it, though? That is the ultimate question. Another big boot to get in.
Fantastic stuff right here. Motaro's going to give much difficult here to the defense. But look at the defense on return right there by Hitman. Armoring right through it there with the torpedo. But now, the return from Kale. Look at this face.
And Five Nights at Freddy's, I do not believe he wins the matchup, though, but I believe it's a very solid choice against him. However, he's got a lot of options, he's got a lot of zoning, and this is going to be Hitman saying, you know what, babe, give me the money, but legally. I can't just yet. Peterson right now, Hitman pitching a shutout in this round.
Hitman is coming through. He's going to eat that armored wake-up right there, but it doesn't.
That could have been it.
Snipe him out of the air.
Kale would have to be perfect, and that's guaranteed, by the way. You have to flawless block that, and it is super tough with the timing, Peter.
Final round.
Indeed it is. That anti-gravity is very hard to deal with, especially at the end of round right there when you're dealing with such a low health bar. But look, Hitman knew that. He's going to eat the throw tech in the low laser, and now OnlineCale is going to perform right here, but unfortunately, the breaker is available too.
That breaker is going to be available, but once again, Kale very stingy with the meter, and Hitman about to blow this thing wide open. He's not Mataro to get out of there. Hitman, this is his ace character. This is who he uses when he wants to win.
Oh my God, what a fantastic response right there. That was at mid-screen, and he's going to continue the pressure here. He's owning the right side of the screen, and look at, he's got a full bar, and Peacemaker's not going to get one here for a little bit.
Okay, good torpedo though coming on the side of OnlineCale. I'm sorry, of Hitman, but Kale able to fight back, and Kale able to win, and Kale is completely locked in.
No one can stop.
And he's being a little bit trolly there at the end with the back throw.
I got my eyes on you, Kale. I got my eyes on you.
Love to see it here, the camaraderie and just the gamesmanship in general. Fantastic stuff. OnlineCale, though, he's on the route to maybe providing a reset. Let's see what Hitman does if he wants to recalibrate here.
All right, with that response, though, Hitman, he needs an answer. I do believe that this character he has picked is going to be the one. If he beats Kale, it's going to be with this.
Well, I have no doubts about that, and I think, yeah, he's going to continue with the Peacemaker. I see no other reason to change from that.
All right, no, but hang on a second. He's doing some window shopping. Does he want to go with the Havoc? Is that the choice of the night?
Just taking some considerations here. Let's see. Maybe he's got something else in mind.
Booyah! Farah.
All right, no, he's sticking with the exact same loadout, chat, as we get you to that very next match. Shout outs to everybody on the YouTube side. Shout out to everybody on the Twitch side. We've been here for what, 2.5 hours, computers, and you got here a little bit late, but you know what? We are still enjoying ourselves. The same energy, we are keeping that alone. And now let's go.
Absolutely right here. Look at the round start now by Kale, and he's just continuing the damage. Punishment ensues here on the right side of the screen, and he is not laying off.
All right, OnlineCale once again coming through to try to get this done. 1-1 into the big explosion.
Hitman right there. Fantastic pickup right now. He's going to take the pressure back on the other side of the screen. The tables have turned a little bit, but the armored wake up is going to force him to a better distance.
The big squeeze coming on, the gunshots coming out, and now that this is going to be Hitman, this should give him the lead. Kale still sitting on that breaker. I don't know if he's going to spend it, though.
That was fantastic spacing knowledge right there by Hitman. And he's going to continue with the pressure here. Movado is going to provide more confusion. There's a back throw.
Nice. All right, though, here comes the crunch, though, and here comes OnlineCale. He's going to spend that meter. I expect a full breakaway coming from Hitman, but he eats it. What is this? Did his cameo get hit?
Oh my, the breaker was not available, but this is not going to kill either. This is going to be a big, huge scramble opportunity on Wake Up.
And Y2J, you can never hide in my chat. Thank you so much for coming back. However, Kale, what do we got from here? Hitman, though, looking to steal this one late, pewter.
Oh, he went for the Wake Up Armor Torpedo. Now this is big time opportunity.
That's the round. Kale getting it done. And Y2J saying, hey, computer, dude, hey, Y2J, man, hey.
Y2J, how are you? I hope you're having a fantastic night. Good to see you in the chat as always. Right now, we have a very big opportunity here from OnlineCale to maybe put this to a reset opportunity.
All right, Kale is looking good. If he gets a 3-0 score, remember, we reset this bracket. Hitman, of course, coming out on the winner's side of things.
Hitman got the good movement. No, he keeps rushing. Let's see what he got. Oh, Kale beat him to the punch right there, literally. Now he's going to continue here. The Nooch, this is going to be tough.
All right, we are moving. We are cruising.
Oh no, there's a breakaway available. He's gonna save it. He's gonna save it for the next combo.
All right, Hitman, though, he might have to save it for the next game, though, because right now, Kale is cooking. Chris Ortega, I see you in the chat, says you made it right on time. That is correct. You are here for grand finals, and that is going to be the game. Kale throwing him into the stratosphere and getting it done. Kale, he's got one thing on his mind, and that is that gigantic prize pool you see in front of him.
Kale did the throw brutality. That was some mean stuff right there. He's up 2-0. Hitman, I got to do some thinking right here because I think Kale's only thought is I'm going to run through this and reset it. But I know Hitman has the capability of denying that opportunity. Let's see what he does.
Hitman, if he wakes up, man, though, we will be here to see it. However, right now, all signs point to Kale resetting this bracket. You can see Hitman thinking about this. Does he want to try the Havoc? Oh, he's going with the gear. It's interesting. What's going on, Yagami?
The Garrus choice was not something I was quite expecting either. But I'm very much looking forward to see how they're going to present it against Homelander, the almighty power, the man who contains laser eyes, and all sorts of other crazy moves.
Other crazy shit. All right, by the way, yo, Don Jennings, welcome. Says, can you be Ghostface? Yes, Ghostface is a playable character, one of the latest DLCs in the entire game. And now, though, Kale says, I don't care who you pick. I see the prize pool, and I'm going to go get it.
Kale has snapped in right now. He is definitely bringing down the onslaught, and it just continues right here. He's going to reset the bracket if he continues at this pace.
He said, who sent Kale to losers? Who was it? Bohan.
Oh yeah, who DQ'd. So this tournament could have been a lot different, and I hope everything's okay with Bohan.
Right. And again, though, that is going to be OnlineCale getting it done. And Kale needs just one more round, Computerson, and this is looking like a bit of a speed run at this point.
Fight.
Kale's looking very sharp manner to reset the bracket right here. But now, there's some other ideas on the side of Hitman.
All right, Hitman trying to answer back in the biggest way possible. And chat, Kale right now just kind of storming along, although Hitman does have a very brief lead.
Oh, he knew how to jump right over that armor opportunity, and Kale is continuing the right side pressure. And it's not going to stop for a while. Going to save the breakaway for another day. What are we doing? What kind of back and forth was that?
Kale right now, though, he just has too much aura. He has too much of it, and Chad, he's gonna reset that bracket. This is not over. What I give you now is a finals reset, Kale, with all the momentum in the world, and this is really, really starting to fall apart for Hitman, and I give you now a 0-0 score. If you're not too familiar with tournaments, the person coming up from losers, if they reset the bracket, if they win 3 games, that means we go to a new set. They are both now in losers. Chad, one more to send this home. Does Kale get this done?
That's the bracket reset, and I cannot believe he hit the triple floating kick then into the brutality. That was cold-blooded. That was very, very mean.
By the way, MK1 calls him like the Green Goblin Mask. You better believe it, AP. However, Chad, we are not done here by any stretch of the imagination. Let's do it, though. OnlineCale taking on Hitman.
Here we go. Here's the last one. You can reset choice right now, and what do we have? We are going with Rain. Hitman
Like the rest
is
of you.
believing in this team, and that is a strong team. I will agree.
Yeah,
Rain and Jane.
Rain got
and Janet.
super buffed. Rain got super buffed, man, back then, and now he's one of the best characters in the entire game. This is a finals reset. OnlineCale taking on Hitman.
Yeah, very strong choice. You can see the speed and the significance of damage regarding the mixes. And look at that. Defense on point as well. Here we go. The low starter, however, Kale is going to own the screen right now with Master Homelander.
Nice. All right, though, the big punch coming in. Kale, what do you got for us? Kale says, I don't care what character you pick under the sun. I'm still going, I'm getting that money. Peterson, right now, the pressure is overwhelming. That's a full-on punish coming for OnlineCale.
Oh, he went for the pressure right there. The armor was no good, and Kale's just continuing all this damage here on the left. Look at that's going to climb about to 400. No, it doesn't even need to.
Beautiful stuff we are seeing right in front of our very eyes.
Round 2.
And by the way, I see Chris Ortega on the YouTube side saying, Vaping Computerson, what's your main? For me, it's Shang Tsung Computerson. Let him know what you got.
I like to play Smoke, but I also like to mess around with a lot of characters. But I'd say my main is Smoke.
Okay. All right, Laser Beam. Yeah,
Yeah,
no, Smoke's a very solid character in this game, by the way. Especially if you pair him with that striker. What about you, Chris Ortega? Who's your main? Who's everybody's main in the building?
Yeah, with Striker, very strong pairing. I've been playing with Madam Bo lately, but you know what? We got lasers, and Kale is just starting to pick it up right now. He got pissed. He got into some sort of different mood, and he's just pouring on so much offense.
Yeah, he's not having it right now. It's going to be Kale, though he wakes up with buttons, and this is so falling apart for Hitman. And by the way, Liam Chaos saying Katana and Sindel, you love to see it. And by the way, Kale taking that win and getting it done. Look at him, though. He's aura farming.
Oh my goodness, Kale continues to pour on the damage and just display the skill right now. Fantastic stuff.
Chris Ortega saying it's Baraka. Rain, 2 very solid characters, by the way. Rain, extremely good. Baraka, I'd say, is in the middle of the pack. Definitely not a bad character whatsoever. Hybrid Smoke saying it is going to be none other than a Sub-Zero. Sub-Zero, a very defensive character in this game, but right now we're seeing a very offensive performance from both these two gentlemen, mostly on the side of Kale.
Indeed. Once it feels like Kale pressed the button and all of a sudden he is just in. He is looking to cook and speed run this finals right now. He's on the road to do it. And I'm not trying to discredit Hitman at all because he's been kicking ass. But right now Kale just seems like he's on a level that I haven't seen in a while.
Yes, sir, absolutely. And Chad, here comes Kale, here comes Hitman. Let's do it, man. And Kale just happy as a clam. In the chat, you can see. And Tappy, I see you saying I like Ermac. Ermac, basically far and away the swaggiest character in this game. I respect that. Let's go, computer.
We love some Ermac swag. Indeed, we do. Right now, the striker bullets are going to pierce the abdomen of Kale, and it's going to unleash a combo right here. Let's see what Hitman can do with this.
All right, overhead yet again. Down one's coming out left, right, and center field.
Great defense right there. The overhead kick, though. Kale is at it again. Bring him all the way to the left side and gonna reset here. Give him a little shimmy.
All right, down one yet again. We are still pressing on through. Is gonna be OnlineCale.
He went for the up one. That was actually a good opportunity right here because now he's gonna punish him, treat him with the mind games right there, and make him break.
Okay, another big sucker punch though, not gonna land though. Hitman having a little bit more success, but Kale, he's just so locked in right now. He is completely locked in.
He exactly knew the armor gap right there, and he took so fully advantage of it. He knew exactly when to strike. He knew the gap in that string.
Okay. Low yet again, the big scoop coming out. Hang on a second.
He did get eaten alive by the scoop right now, but look at the counterplay is there. He's gonna get a side switch as well. Continue right here. He's got full meter. The other character does not.
All right, though, once again, we are still continuing to shell out. OnlineCale is going crazy right now, and Hitman has not been able to get a game. I think he's only got like 1 round total on Kale. This is gonna be prime Kale. This is gonna be final combat Kale. Hitman, though, he's coming through. Now he's got the lead. Can he take the round?
Hitman with a fantastic counter argument right now. He's going to open up with the blood ball there off the Oki. He's going to continue to try to advance normal, but he's going to finish with the command string.
Trying to go for the
really
parry.
Genius stuff.
Hitman not having any of that whatsoever.
He's got meter advantage as well. Oh my goodness, diabolical dash though into Farah. This is going to clean it up possibly.
No, not quite.
It'll rip.
Hang on a second. Hitman, though, gets hit. And that is no, still not quite. Goes for the parry. Kale's trolling at this point. I'm so convinced of it.
I could not argue against that.
By the way, the YouTube side of things, Chris Ortega saying, are you going to stream Vianality? Yes, I'll be up. It's actually at 4 a.m. my time. I will be up. Me and Rips are going to co-stream it, though. So if you like hearing from Rips, guys, me and him are going to do it together.
I fantastically, I think you guys should watch that. It's that appointment viewing. We should all be tuning into that.
Oh, yes. Oh, 110%.
Oh, yeah, and I'm tuning into this right now. This is tough stuff right now. OnlineCale with a life deficit.
Oh, hang on a second. All right, Hitman finally starts some success. Up block, though, from Kale.
Oh, my goodness. Fantastic up block right there. Going to lead to huge damage right here and screen advantage. But wait, no, Hitman's got other ideas. Can he continue this here?
Kale will need a lot of damage here. And by the way, Yardy says, what time is it now, Vape, in your location? It's 8:40 at night.
Oh my goodness, you know what time it is? It's game time right now for OnlineCale. Gonna finish with that armor. Even though he's gonna take one of those striker gunshots, he's unfettered by that. He does not care.
And Hitman finally able to get on the board. And that is gonna be it, man. That is gonna be absolutely Hitman finally knotting things up. Remember, if Hitman wins too, all those other wins coming from Kale mean nothing.
I mean, yeah, what else can I say right there? Fantastic win. But let's see what we have. Now it's one apiece, and this is going to be a nail biter. What more can I say than that?
Oh, you better believe it, Chad. Let's get you sent over to that next one. And slow fast, I will not be going to Coachella. I hate that festival. But you know what I do not hate? I don't hate this set, because both these two are gaming.
Have you ever been there?
No, I don't go. No.
I've never been there either.
No,
I've never been there. I know you live near there, but I've never been.
Don't ever go to Coachella.
So I should visit you and not go to Coachella?
Yes, I will be your Coachella.
Oh, they both sound pretty good. All right, here we go. What else sounds really good is match number 3. Well, let's see how these guys kick it off.
All right, once again, this is a grand finals reset.
And Kale is opening in a very strong fashion right there. But the parry after the healthy hand, that was nuts tech.
That was absolutely crazy. However, Kale says he's not done. He's got room for more. And eye lasers up to the sky. Ready yet again, the double overhead. And here comes Kale with a dominant lead.
Oh my God, he barely incurred any damage right there. That was a pretty convincing one. Let's see if he can continue it. He looks like he is cooking. I mean, my eyes deceiving.
No, Kale right now on the verge, and he gets another one. Just goes in raw. You never want to do that on the first date. However, do not let me tell you how to live your life. Kale right now trying to out pizza the hut.
He is coming through on the damage factor. Down one is going to pop him out of the sky. Now Hitman is going to contribute some damage, but no, there's a breaker available.
Kale immediately there to greet him at the door. And Kale, though, is starting to kind of steamroll this. Hitman, he doesn't have too many answers. The overhead absolutely going to land.
Fair slam gonna force the breaker right there. Now they're gonna go back at mid-screen. Eye lasers did not meet, but you know what? These fists did, and there is the brutal.
That is it, and Kale moves on. He needs just one more if he's going to win this tournament. 2-1 gonna be your current score, Hitman. If he's gonna change characters, it's gotta be now.
Exactly, this is the one you have to be locked in right now, but I believe, and I'm sure Hitman believes in himself as well. Let's see what happens right here, but Kale looking very, very strong.
Yeah, looking spicy as always. However, we are not done by any stretch. Hitman, let's see if he window shops. Does he go back to the Peacemaker? I thought he was having a little bit of success on that, but we'll see.
Yeah, that could be a good decision right here. It looks like there's gonna be some thought about it here while we maintain in the character selection screen. But yeah, I thought the Peacemaker was a pretty good choice too. but you know, anyone, it's anyone's guess who's good against Homelander to me. So if anybody has suggestions, I'm open to them.
All right, that is true. That is true, chat. Let's go and let's send things back in your direction. Let's see who's coming out on top. As always, Kale right now is having a great time.
You need to come up with a better one-liner, mister.
Yeah, indeed he is, and he's sitting pretty right here, up 2-1. Excuse me. Let's see what arguments Hitman has right now. The roll was not met with good favor, but that disjointed jump 3 was a great way to amplify it. Nice damage.
All right, guys, as we sit here on a prize pool that's nearly $250, computers, I have to say, I keep saying every single time, this is like one of my favorite events in recent memory, but they've all been goated.
Oh, they're all my favorites because they're all awesome. We have the most fantastic community right here showing up. Much love to everybody here and everyone that donates. I cannot appreciate it enough.
Everyone that donates simply watches the stream and continues to support it. Thank you guys a ton.
Yeah.
And now we're gonna see if Kale can wrap this up. Or does Hitman send us to our final one? Kale right now coming through. Can he take the lead?
Oh, unlocking the fair overhead right there. He's gonna not even have any difficulty dealing with that helping hand right there.
The floss blocks coming on the side of Kale. Yes, so. Hey.
Great throw right there. Hitman continues. Great defense on his end.
Got a second though.
No.
Tries to get though, but he gets to the striker before him. And now Hitman though, you can tell he's playing like his tournament life is on the line. Cause let's be honest, Peter, it kind of is.
Down forward check right there. Blood ball is avoided.
No. Could have had that.
This is one. Clock is becoming a factor as well.
Hey, and I think this is gonna wrap it up. I think this is gonna do it. And Chad, Kale needs one more round, and he has played this tournament. Remember, he was in losers round number 1, and he marched all the way back.
Correct, you are, and yeah, he's about on he's on tournament point right here. Hitman playing for their lives. Let's see what they can do right here. Great pickup. Oh my God, fantastic confirm, and he's gonna be almost at a full bar right here after Striker does some stuff.
Ooh, what a dash back coming from Kale. Kale has a forward 4 confirm on that. Can he go get it again?
I thought the Striker was gonna hit right there, but he doesn't. He's got a meter to break. I think he's gonna save it.
Let's go for that overhead as well. The helping hand, though, good stuff. That would have been a full combo launcher. Hitman does have the lead.
Good stuff right there, forcing the breaker, but now Kale is just on the return fire in a major way. The artillery has arrived.
And I think Hitman, he might be on his last leg here, Computerson. I'll tell you this, he's got to guess right. He's got to go. He goes for the scoop. Spend the fatal blow, but he drops it, and that could end up costing him.
He's one more confirm away from tying this up.
All right, there's the grab. Not going to lead to too much, and does throw Kale out of the corner. Down 1. And you can see Hitman, he is working. He is trying. Can he get the... No, can't get the pickup. There's another grab, but Kale not having it.
I thought it was right there. Fantastic duck under the laser beam.
That's gonna be Kale! And he gets it done, and he will win today's tournament. Absolute cinema, the North American sweats. The best North American players that we could have come through, and they absolutely delivered. And that's gonna be headlined by OnlineCale taking a 3-1 victory. Chat, all I gotta say, an amazing set and an amazing tournament. Computers, and give me your thoughts overall.
Fantastic bracket. Even though I jumped in late, the fights I saw were just action-packed right now. I cannot believe we were able to raise that amount of money just here for an impromptu one, and the top 3 players are getting played out. I've seen just so much talent on display. I love it. I love it.
All right, chat. Well, I gotta say, Computerson, I could not have said it better. Hopefully, you guys all had a great time. I see everybody in the YouTube, man. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed yourself as well. But, chat, with that victory, I gotta give it to him, man. OnlineCale, your champion for today, and we hope to see everybody in this bracket again. There'll be another sweaty event coming up soon. We gotta head out, man. I gotta tell you what, we're streaming Vienna in the morning, 4 a.m. my time, chat. We will be right here. You better believe it. Computerson, until then, we're gonna send these guys to a much better content creator in the form of Tweety. We want to let them know, guys, as soon as you get there, tell them we said hi.
Sure.
Congratulations to everybody in the building.
Yes.
And Computerson, we are out, man. On the YouTube side, you guys have a great day. On the Twitch side, you guys keep having a great day. Until then, we love you guys, and we'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.
Indeed. Peace.